That's too much online thuggery right there.
Right. Welcome to the Red Cup, man. Tonight we're gonna freestyle a little bit, man, and talk about some of the comparisons that that Ricky G be posting on the book, man. Just compare with like Ralph Sampson, Ewing, Isaiah Thomas, Allen Iverson, Westbrook, and all them guys, man. Nice panel tonight, man. Got my main man Tay on the panel tonight. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Gucci Red Cup.
Yeah.
Goo-wop.
Yeah, well,
that's Goo-wop.
Yeah, Gucci.
Out of super.
Yo, man, BJ. Little Brown.
Don't call my nickname. That's not for the rest of the world to know.
Man, your name BJ with the big T-shirt.
Fucking respectful.
Little Buck Williams over there, bro.
Gucci. Nigga's crazy.
Got my main man JB, Charlie Moore as usual.
Yeah, bro.
We'll start off with the, we go in the book, man. Just be, just for one, we got to appreciate, everybody for, like fucking with us on the basketball tip, the questions we ask and the posts and all that. I think it's a great thing. What's going on? We did the Rod Strickland, Sam Cassell thing, Pat Ewing, Ralph Sampson thing. We I think it'd be some great questions posed, you know what I'm saying? Like
80s gods.
80s gods, Big East, ACC, you know what I'm saying? And to get right to it, man, like, we're going to start off with my man right here, Bill Cockrum, man. We're going to go with the Pat Ewing and the Ralph Sampson thing.
Yeah, because you about 7'2".
Yeah. So who you got? Oh, John Sally. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Patton, two
in college,
dominant motherfuckers in college. Yeah, in college. On college only. See, sometimes people get the questions mixed up. Mm-hmm. And they get to looking like in the league. Read the fucking questions and get what we saying because, we some questions that be posted, we throw up the 80s and just the 80s guards and the ACC Big East. Yeah. And somebody put up there Marbury. Like, Marbury came out in 90-something. So you got to read the questions carefully what we're saying. So don't get it mixed up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So you being a post guy, you know what I'm saying? You got Pat Ewing, Ralph Sampson guys. I'm pretty sure you're a fan of both of theirs. You know what I'm saying? No bullshit. I mean, you had to be. Them motherfuckers dominant motherfuckers. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, can you put us through a situation with them two?
Well, for me personally, I'm always
college only.
I'm a stat guy. I'm always gonna go stats.
Right.
See, sometimes I think Patrick's overall resume sometimes skews the actual one-on-one comparison to the two players, you know what I mean? So, and again, with Ralph, and I saw some people mention, very difficult, I don't know if it's ever done in the history of basketball, but 3-time player of the year. It's kind of difficult.
That's crazy.
Yeah. That's very unmeasurable, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And so Ralph, at the time, like I said, Ralph come out, 83, 84, 83, dominant player, yo. Player of the year, 3 out of 4 years in college, you know what I'm saying? And, Patrick had a great resume. Was a legit big man, especially defensively. Ralph had probably more offensive skill earlier on in college. We talking about college only, and Patrick was probably a little ahead of him, defensively. But overall, I would take Ralph. Ralph was skilled, man. He was a unicorn back in the day.
Who's you compare him to?
Ralph Sampson.
Man, he could put it on the
floor.
There
wasn't no Ralphs out there. Ain't no Ralphs.
There's no Ralphs. Wichita probably the new school Ralph, but he's more dirt than whiskey. Probably the kid from the kid that played for New York, the Unicorn. Yeah, because he's like 7'2", he can shoot it, put it on the floor. I mean, he's a little more outside player, but I'm saying Ralph back then could put it on the floor. Mm-hmm. He could shoot the J. You know what I'm saying? He was a skilled 7'4" dude. Mm-hmm. But
Embiid, no.
Nah, they different players. Embiid's like Elijah one. You like the dream, kind of.
Embiid ain't no Ralph. Nah. Totally different players.
Totally different players, yo. But yeah, I would take Ralph. Me personally, I would take Ralph.
What you, Mo?
I take Ralph Sampson, man. I should stay up late watching his games as well as Pat's. I don't think Ralph had as much talent on his teams as Pat had on his teams, but and it was like, Pat had a different attitude. He had that grit. That grit, grinding, he gonna go get it, and he got skilled as he started playing more as a freshman. He had a nice touch around the basket, but Ralph could do it all, man. I've never seen anything like that in my life. He could block a shot, take it all the way, and dunk it. He could pull out.
Oh,
Baseline.
No blue. No
blue.
Baseline.
Freestyle tonight, man.
A lot of weight.
He said,
12, 15 footer. And he was so fundamentally sound, man. He was before his time.
Way before his motherfucking time.
He was before his time because if he played now, he only do 1 year of college. If that. He could just get a trainer or go overseas for a year. Yeah, but Pat is right there next to him and Elijah Wan.
Dominant. That was dominant.
Yeah.
Think about the bigs during that time, man. You said dream. You talking about
what?
I mean, you know what I'm saying? The dream.
Think about what?
I said the dream.
No, that's not what he said. You said think about the bigs.
Oh man.
Yeah, but I take Ralph definitely, man. Ralph Sampson.
No blue.
Ralph Sampson in college.
Is the big.
In college, Ralph Sampson. And didn't have a bad pro career either.
Nah, that's what I be trying to tell motherfuckers. Hey, all these motherfuckers went to the pros and like
he went to NBA
didn't
Finals.
do nothing.
NBA Finals, right?
Yeah.
Made the All-Star team.
Beat the Lakers.
NBA player.
They knocked
He the
the
Lakers
out.
when the Lakers won that
Yeah,
shit.
86. That broke
He
my
just
heart.
shot
So
him.
that joke
Was he on the '84 team too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But see, I think that sometimes get confused with the question.
Mm-hmm.
Like then when we start talking about the pros,
Yeah, they jumping on
they
it.
get beside the question like, oh, don't talk about that because of this and that. But if we talking about just college, like the question was
NCAA.
asked, that motherfucker was 3-time player of the year, Joe.
Player of the year.
I don't know if
Nobody's
he's
done that.
That's
again.
crazy.
Has anybody ever done that?
Jabbar, right?
What?
Yeah,
I'm just saying six. No, that's what I was saying. That's
Okay.
it. And that's
George-
but Bone, you know something I mentioned in my
Jordan
comment
did it
was
twice.
people don't question how good Jabbar was with the stuff. And Sampson did a lot of shit. He didn't win the championship. Jabbar did, but like the awards that Jabbar won, Sampson won almost.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's
but
crazy.
you know what I'm saying? It's crazy how people.
I had way better teams than he.
Yeah, and that was my point. Kind of like Ewing did.
Yeah. Way
Man,
better
But
teams.
the thing about when you talk about Jabbar, that motherfucker on a whole nother level of everything.
Yeah, he the ghost.
You know what I'm
He the
saying?
ghost.
This motherfucker, I mean, like on every level, just proved that he was the best. You know what I'm saying? He's arguably probably like one of the best ever
Yeah, play the game,
Yes,
yeah.
he is.
You know what I'm saying? He in Jordan arguments and shit.
Yeah.
To be perfectly honest with you, Kareem was on some other shit. You know what I'm saying? All the no bullshit. That motherfucker.
I got a question for you though,
Go
man.
walk
It's a
through
little different topic, but like, do you think that like guys can be penalized for having better teams in terms of their legacy versus guys that were very, very good but just didn't have good teams? Does it have any merit
It's a great
to
question.
comparing two dudes, one dude, because we brought up AI and Isaiah Thomas.
Right.
On one hand, different players, but pretty much 6 feet under kind of guards, right?
But that's
And
Zeke.
Zeke,
though.
I'm
Make
just saying
sure.
Zeke.
We talking about Zeke.
I
Not
got you.
Right.
We talking about
You know,
Zeke,
you
Isaiah
know.
Thomas, the real Isaiah Thomas.
Right, you
The
gotta
first
let
one,
people know
the
that.
first
You
one.
gotta let people know that.
Pistons, Isaiah Thomas. I'm just saying, like, Zeke did have a great team. He had great players, great team, always had a great team.
I don't think they were.
Allen Iverson never had a great team.
Nah, his teams wasn't great.
Let me say this to you. I don't think Zeke teams were great. I think he made them great. You see what I'm saying? Like, he took them to another level where them niggas wasn't that talented, Bryson. You know the game, but as well as I do. That motherfucker had some dudes, some role players. I mean, besides Dumas,
With toughness.
with toughness. Besides Dumas, I'm saying, I mean,
Yeah,
Asian Devin,
Maybe
yeah, not together though.
But then you had Vinny Johnson.
I want to come up
He
the
played with
best.
some Hall of Famers, though. He played with a few.
He
But-
made them
but-
Hall of Fame.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He made them Hall of Famers. He didn't go in that motherfucking summer shoot this bitch 30 times a night, and we gonna just go out there and whatever happen. This motherfucker went out that bitch.
You ain't never seen him just, I'm taking shots just to take shots.
No, I did.
But
When he
not
found
even
out
so
he
much.
didn't make
He,
the Olympic team, they played Utah.
that's why he
was
cried, though,
Stockton
man.
ass.
That's why he cried too, though.
He gave
I said-
Stockton like
No,
48.
Because Magic's co-sign.
personal vendetta.
I think
But
he
to
actually
win
cried
games?
from the personal relationship he had with
His
Magic.
IQ was so high.
Man,
I think
Also,
so. Magic
you know,
is bad.
but
and a
know,
lot of
Magic
people don't
kinda-
respect that.
held him out on that dream team too, though.
That's what I said. That's what
So
I
that
said.
was the
I'm
team.
thinking
That was the
right.
team,
I
yeah.
think that's what it's about.
I'm serious about that Olympic team.
But if you're going back to the original comparison with him and Iverson, I think he was just a way better basketball player than Iverson. That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? If Zeke shot that motherfucker more as Iverson did, he might have averaged 40-something a game. Real talk.
Completely agree.
No bullshit. If he took them amount of shots and was as selfish, now I'm not taking no way. AI was a bad motherfucker. Don't get me wrong on that. I'm not even tripping off that. But if Zeke played that caliber, that game, like Iverson did, he averaged 40.
So what you're saying is, like, you got Iverson playing with Eric Snow.
He playing with a
George Lynch.
Dog shit team.
They working to get him open.
Nah.
No, man. Listen to what I'm trying to say.
No. What I'm saying, I get what both of y'all are saying.
He was the hardest working man in
I'm saying
showbiz,
that's my point. Okay. No.
So, but can
He
you
was the hardest working man in showbiz.
Detroit team?
You what you're saying is, what I think you're saying is, Isaiah had a better team, which I do agree. You know what I'm saying? Then now I'll tell you what. Put Iverson on the Detroit team
and put Zeke
on that Philly team. I think that Zeke would have made them better.
Well, that's
I don't think they're going to the finals.
I think so. Because if he had to play listen to my point. If he had to play that style, like Iverson played with them, I think they would have been better, meaning because he can get the niggas involved. He trusts his teammates.
I don't think Iverson would have been as effective if you flip-flop those players. Going to Detroit and Zeke going to Philadelphia. It's no way possible.
Let me ask you this. How much on the ball pause did Iverson play? Or was he off the ball?
Nah, he played passing lanes.
He played
passing lanes. That's how he led the league in steals.
Man, y'all got Isaiah Thomas fucked up.
That's the question about.
We're comparing them. Comparing somebody primarily played point guard their career to somebody's primary job was to score, right?
Yeah.
So it's
that's what I was saying.
Yeah,
like
defensive.
I'm not taking Zeke. I just think that Isaiah was just more polished, man, with his shit on getting his teammates involved.
So you Zeke,
I'm going with Zeke.
Zeke or Allen Iverson?
He going with AI.
I'm going with AI, man.
Yeah, he going with AI.
Zeke.
I love Zeke.
I love him.
I just think that sometimes guys get props
bad
when they got a better team.
motherfucker. Bad motherfucker.
You know, sometimes
disrespect.
dudes get more props than when they got a better team. You know,
You gotta be a
sometimes
bad motherfucker being that comparison with Isaiah Thomas, though,
Mm-hmm.
I seen them, man, when they played at Joe Louis Arena on TV against the Knicks. He had 20 points in about 2 minutes.
But that's my point in saying if he had to
score.
If he had to do that every night, if that's what he wanted to do every night, he would have averaged 40 again, like literally average 40. Not like he have a few 40-point games. He would have averaged 40 if he night in and night out took them shots like Iverson did. He would have averaged 40, like average. I mean, no bullshit. He stepped in that motherfucker and did what the fuck he want to do any time. That's what I'm saying. I mean, Joe, he would have averaged 40 points. Like he would have averaged 40, not like a couple of 40-point games. He would have averaged 40. Think about it though, Bryson. Come on, man. This nigga, come on, Joe. But he didn't have to do all that shit.
Then against the Lakers, he come back.
Whatever his mom was like or not. I'm just saying in general.
with a sprained ankle, right?
He playing on a sprained ankle.
27
Gave these niggas 20 in the fourth quarter.
He had
off one
25.
leg.
He had 43 in that game
Yeah.
too. he had 25 in the fourth.
Yeah.
On one wheel.
Limping and shit.
Yeah, he was fucked up.
And got a national championship the year he came.
So Isaiah, the best point guard to play the game in the NBA.
In my, for me,
I think so.
You take
I'm
Isaiah over
personal.
Magic?
I'm an
Isaiah Thomas fan.
I love Magic Johnson. Don't get
And I'm
me
talking
wrong.
about Detroit Pistons.
I'm
Isaiah
going
Thomas.
Magic. I'm going with him.
Be clear.
You take Magic? You take Magic over Isaiah?
Magic.
But see,
I got Magic.
but see now,
Magic over.
Magic is the bad motherfucker. Don't get me wrong.
Hollywood,
But guess what?
Motherfucker,
But guess what?
assist, Joe.
What you contradicting yourself now because
Magic
Magic walked in. Magic walked in
the Hall of Fame was
And that's what
It had him the whole
Right.
eight. It had him the whole eight.
So Right. So what I'm saying
Does
is,
it make his legacy better because he won all them chips and he had a good ass team?
I don't know.
Magic made Kareem better.
Kareem
Man,
had
Kareem was
MVP.
He made Worthy and all them better.
Kareem had titles. He had the
Byron
titles.
Scott, all them motherfuckers, Joe. He made Magic better.
Magic made Kareem better.
He made AC Green a fucking all-star, Joe.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
No,
I'm cool with everybody else with Kareem. I'm cool with everybody else with Kareem. Magic ain't
He
make
gave
no Kareem better.
Kareem 4 more years on his career.
Okay, that
Oh,
don't make
no,
him better.
we can say that. I give you
That ain't make him
that.
better.
Yeah, but Jabbar was already.
That ain't make him better.
Jabbar
Worthy.
That ain't make him
No,
better.
we'll give you that.
You said Kareem.
I can't say Magic
Fuck
made
him.
I can't say
Fuck him.
Kareem.
He was already cooking before he
He made Kareem better.
Now, hey, you can say Kareem made Magic effective early on in his
He made
career.
him better.
He allowed Magic to be a
made
winner
it
early
easier
on in his
for him.
career.
Oh, my.
I would say vice
Put it
versa.
like this,
I would say
he made
vice
it
versa.
easier for
I'm
him.
cool with that.
I
He
was-
ain't make him better.
All right, I dig it.
So you got Kevin McHale or Kevin Garnett.
That's tough. That's tough. That's real tough.
You know what's interesting about
Now I will say this
on that.
for my
What you got? Yeah. What you got?
I'm gonna go that.
for my
So
time.
why you going Garnett? Why?
I think he's a better all around player.
Yeah.
Better all around. Better all around. Way more athletic. Way more athletic.
Garnett is offense.
Way more athletic. Way more athletic. Way more. He learned from Kevin McHale though. But what he did was what gets him over. Way more athletic. And that's why I'm going with Kevin Garnett.
Tenacity.
And you know, McHale played a lot of his career off the bench. A lot of people don't know that. He was effective to be the sixth man.
Yeah, Garnett, man, is a beast, man. God damn.
Kevin Garnett.
Yes.
Now, I ask you this though.
MVP at Minnesota.
So some of them teams he had with Minnesota.
Chasing everything.
Who gets MVP
Some of them,
at
he had some
Minnesota?
pretty good teams in Minnesota. That year they went to
Kevin
Garnett,
McHale?
right? No, Garnett.
Okay.
Spreewell.
Why you think he couldn't get over? The Lakers just too good?
Yeah.
Listen,
Who you say?
for
Huh?
Sacramento was good, too.
They were good. Portland for a little bit.
6'9",
Chris Webber.
power forward.
Man, that Sacramento team is good as shit.
Who's 6'9"?
You only as good as your guards.
Who is 6'9"?
Chris
So that's
Webber.
7 feet, right?
Garnett about 7'1", man.
You know, he like 6'10".
Man,
He's 16. He's 16.
Really? Oh, so they hyped his
He ain't
height.
no footer. He's 16.
6'11".
He not a footer. He like 6'10".
He was
6'11".
He like 6'10".
So when he had Cassell.
Him and Kevin are the same height. Him and
Who
Kevin
he
are the
had,
same
who
height.
was on that? He had Cassell and somebody. Huh?
Cassell and Stephon Marbury.
Had them together?
Yeah.
Kevin says he
Weren't
left.
good enough?
Don't nobody want to be called a 7
It's not
footer
a,
that got
like
skills, though.
it's not about being
The whiskey,
with
legit
their
7
situation.
feet.
It wasn't about
He's
being
sad
good.
boy. He's sad.
It was business.
Bad boy.
Steph didn't like it. He left.
He better than Bird.
Man,
That's what
Steph
hurt
was selfish.
No.
The whiskey.
Steph was selfish.
I'm asking, man.
Yes, man.
The best power forward of
The
all
best
time.
power forward of all time. It's never been settled.
I'm going to Karl Malone.
Tim Duncan.
The whiskey probably on 5 now.
You know somebody said about Karl Malone though? I read a post about that. They said Malone made his career from the free throw
He
line.
passed Shaq and all
It's
that.
him. But
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Time out, Joe.
Nothing
Time out. Hey,
wrong
look.
with that. Hold
Time
on,
out, y'all.
hold on,
No,
He wasn't.
Go.
Tim
Bryson
Duncan
got
ain't no
that
goddamn
power
power forward, though.
What is he then?
He's a center,
He ain't
man.
no center.
You said so.
He a
Tim
power
Duncan
forward
best.
play center.
Who?
You said Tim Duncan best power forward of all time.
For me. But like he said, Karl Malone made his living at the free throw line.
I'm going to Karl Malone.
That is,
That's what I go. I go forward.
if you pay
Ain't
attention
no
to
bullshit. That James Worth in the conversation too, though.
if you pay
No,
attention
he
to
not.
Best
basketball,
power forward?
No, in the conversation.
I take Barkley over.
You know, maybe not.
Maybe.
So what you saying about
Maybe,
Tim Duncan?
maybe not. Where's
from
bad
a
motherfucker,
basketball
man?
standpoint, if you can live at the free throw line, that takes, like, that pushes you into a totally different atmosphere. Because, like, it's not just about a bucket. You got to know how to manipulate the game. So you saying Karl Malone, I'm saying Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan got a bucket. Karl Malone lived at the free throw line.
Yeah, but Karl Malone
Got a bucket too.
I'm not.
See what I'm saying?
No.
This whole thing.
Got a
Man, he
bucket,
scored
Y'all
36
ain't-
grand, Joe.
You didn't let me finish. I'm
Because you told me
saying,
you taking too long. That's why.
JB, you ain't said nothing
Speed
the
up,
whole
man.
night.
Speed up, man. You a
Just-
special guest.
Go ahead,
Speed your ass
Chase. Go
up.
ahead, Chase.
I'm a John on him.
Speed your ass up.
It's all fucking good. They are the same. It just depends on who you
What's
want.
your preference?
What your preference is. Tim Duncan got a bucket. Karl Malone know how to get.
Okay.
He knew how to manipulate the game.
So five top power forwards: Karl Malone.
But see, this is my thing with it. I'm saying Karl Malone because of the simple fact that The only position he played was power.
Yeah, that's a
Duncan played 4 or 5.
That's
I'm
a
talking-
valid-
when you
that's
talking
a valid
about
point.
power forward,
That's
what I was saying.
it got to go with Carmelo. Duncan might be a 5
That's
or
true.
4.
Very true.
When you talking about, matter of fact, let's name.
played like a 5.
Let's
Name 5 people that actually played.
Let's name some guys
That actually just played power forward.
played their position.
That's a good point.
Just played their position.
That's a good point.
You got combo guards. You got
Right.
3 and 4. You got 4 and 5. Name Carmelo has to be the best power forward ever played. That's all he ever fucking played was power
During
forward.
the whiskey, played power forward. So correct.
Barkley.
No, the whiskey 3, 4, 5. He
Barkley.
come. Barkley's 3, 4.
I know for
Yeah,
sure.
that's what I'm saying.
I know
If you was talking about just play one motherfucking no blue position on his whole fucking
James
career,
Worthy's power forward.
it got to be motherfucking
He
Carmelo.
played 3 too.
I'm saying it got to be
James
Carmelo.
Worthy played some 3.
Hell, fucking yeah.
Man, it got to be Carmelo, man.
He's on the floor with Rambis and fucking Kareem and Worthy.
Yeah.
Worthy burning their ass up in the wing, Joe. He double, you know what I'm saying?
If you
Cross
talking about a
the
motherfucker just
range.
played one position his whole fucking career, Carmelo, man.
Hands down.
He ain't, you ain't say he playing the 5 tonight, or he
Right,
matching
right,
up,
right.
or they going small.
He's always in the
or they
power
going,
forward.
He's always
he
in the
matching.
power
But
forward,
he,
right.
he played power forward all his whole fucking career.
And scored 36 grand.
Come on, Joe.
Shit.
That's a real power forward.
Tim Duncan
Right
second.
about that.
Tim Duncan a 4 or 5.
Right. He's
That
saying
even go for
That
guards
nigga,
and
that nigga was matching up with Shaq.
guards,
So
though.
in the series and shit, he's used to send it sometimes too.
Where do you put him at?
That's because he better than Malone. Malone couldn't
No,
check Shaq.
no, I get what you're saying, but at the same time, he's versatile. He can play the 4 and the 5. What I'm saying is, when you just playing one fucking position, you're a fucking 4 or you're a 4, and he's the best that ever did it. That's that one position. Come on, Joe. Let's talk basketball for real,
I mean, that's valid. That's valid.
huh?
The 3.
Who played 3?
Who the best 3 man?
Right, motherfucker.
LeBron.
No, you can't say LeBron.
Larry
He done
Bird.
played some 4 or
I'm
5.
going with Pippen.
I got
Yeah, I
Bird.
say
Pippen
like-
or Bird. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's all they played their whole career. I'm not talking about no motherfucker that played the 1 and the 2, or he can play the 1 and the 2. Or he on the court with him. A motherfucker that step on that court, that's the only fucking position they play. You can't name me a better power forward than Carmelo on that. Come on, Joe.
I just did.
You ain't no, you didn't. You didn't.
Tim Duncan.
He played the 4 and the 5. Mo, you not getting my point.
Put him where you want.
It, like, you got it. What I'm saying, so what I'm saying, you ain't, come on, man.
I
You
know
on
what
the
you're
court.
saying.
Right, that's the bottom line. What I'm saying is, Carmelo ain't never gonna line up labeled as a center. He ain't 6'11", he ain't, that man played power forward. That's all he played his whole
So they
life.
took Martin Eaton out. They ain't never moved him to the 5.
Never.
So, let me,
Are you serious?
so how many
Never.
how many people actually just played?
Never.
Now you think about it, how many people actually just played power forward?
That's
Besides
There is
him,
no power forward.
Mikhail pretty much
Sean
played
Kemp.
the
I'm talking
4.
about old school.
Sean Kemp.
Sean Kemp.
Horace Grant.
Sean Kemp
Horace
can't
Grant.
do
name all y'all
Yeah,
want.
right.
Y'all name all these motherfuckers y'all want to name.
Otis Thorpe.
The baddest.
He took his career.
I
He had a
disagree.
great career.
Not Karl Malone conversation.
We just said that, Jay. He's not in that conversation. We just saying he had a great career.
Kevin
That was
Garnett
just
played
one
center
question.
too.
Kevin Garnett played a lot of.
That's what I'm saying.
Kevin Garnett played center.
If you talking about just play one,
No,
no blue,
hands down.
one position the whole
that
goddamn
played
life.
3 and all that shit, though.
One was his whole life.
You can't see LeBron for small forward though.
Now LeBron played one,
Probably
2,
played
3,
power
4.
forward.
You know what I'm saying?
Point guard.
That's when you say best players.
Yeah.
But
That's
if
that's
you
different
talking
conversation.
about
It's small
it's
forward,
okay.
yeah.
Say we talking about centers.
Who the best center? You, Jabbar, right?
Kareem.
Ever.
I'll tell you Jabbar.
I love Shaq.
See, I'm
Shaq
all,
right
I'm,
there. Shaq
I'm,
right
off, I'm, yeah, see, I'm
I
going.
love Shaq.
Shaq over Jabbar?
About Will.
I like Shaq a lot, man.
Over Jabbar. I like Shaq too.
a lot, yo.
Over Jabbar?
I like Shaq a lot. I
Over
think
Jabbar. I'm
Shaq-
asking you,
I think they both was unstoppable, Joe.
who's
Real.
more skilled though?
I like. No.
More skilled? Probably Shaq.
What'd you say, Tay?
Rules,
move.
they changed the rules. They
How many
changed.
moves Shaq had?
Shaq had a lot of
You
moves.
said
Joe.
Kareem had one move.
Man, Shaq was nimble than the motherfucker, Joe. You got Shaq fucked up.
Shout out to my
You got
big
Shaq
homie
fucked
Bruce.
up.
What's up, Big Bruce?
Combo gun, you got Shaq fucked up.
And you go
Shaq had a
out-
racket shit around the back. Man, Shaq had a racket shit around the
You just
basket.
told Shaq was more skilled than Jabbar. I'm
You
just,
must be about to go down.
Shaq had skill.
I
He
didn't
wasn't
say
no.
Jabbar.
He was a
Man, you are
nimble.
lunching.
Shaq had skill.
now Shaq was Shaq was Shaq was versatile.
You gotta
I'm not.
ask
I'm
for
saying that he had
The
more.
first time he can do
Did he
all
have more?
kinds
Did
of
he have
shit.
more skills?
Agile than a motherfucker.
Did he have more skills than Jabbar though?
Jabbar was. Yeah.
All he had was a sky hook.
What else did he have?
Man, up and up, whatever.
I
he
didn't see him. I didn't see Jabbar
him
play.
No, you didn't. Never did.
Man, that was my team, the Lakers, man.
That was your team.
Yeah.
Respectfully.
Yeah, I'm taking Shaq.
Really still going
I'm
right
taking
there.
Shaq, man. I'm taking Shaq.
all
You
time-
got Kareem, I got Shaq.
All-time leading scorer.
I don't give a fuck about all that 25 years he played. I'm going with Shaq, yo.
You the only one yelling about Shaq.
I'm going with Shaq.
There's nothing wrong with what you get. Nothing wrong with that.
I would go with what you call him, too.
No, where's Elijah?
Dream.
Where's Elijah?
Dream right there.
Oh, Kareem?
I'm saying.
Oh, hey,
I'm saying Dream right there.
Elijah Wan or Moses Malone?
With the J out.
Hey, Elijah Wan or Moses Malone?
Sponsored by Brownies.
You said what?
Elijah Wan or Moses Malone?
That's tough.
Hey, Elijah.
The dream over
Moses
Kareem.
a 4-on-5 though.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm
Moses
asking
play-
you
Moses
a
play
question. The dream over
When
I like Dream, yeah. Definitely.
You taking
Dream could be the Dream. Some people got the Dream the number one center of all time. Some people could say
Kareem.
that.
I'm going Kareem.
I gotta say Kareem. Man.
Everybody gonna go Kareem because he scored the most
just
points.
messed my day up with that.
Hey man, it's my opinion, Joe.
retarded.
That's not an opinion. That's opinion.
Kareem, though.
Joe,
Are you
Shaq-
serious? You
Yeah.
6'12", right? This nigga 6'12",
I
right?
think if they was matched up, Joe, I think Shaq would have dominated the shit.
And I
out
think
of
Kareem would have
Joe.
dominated Shaq.
Who was Shaq with them Kareem?
What was Shaq
He would
gonna
have
do?
dunked him in the basket, Joe.
Oh, no, I'm talking about
Shaq
when
check
Shaq was
Kareem?
on defense. What was he going to do to him?
Kareem got a sky hook.
Man, Shaq would have been
That's all he
fouled.
needs.
Shaq would have been getting that shit too, yo.
But you
Shaq
know,
would've
but
been
you know
in
something.
foul.
But you
Shaq
know
would've
something.
gonna get that
Shaq
shit.
pushed him off.
But
Man,
Curt-
Shaq would have been
Hey,
dominating that
but that's a
motherfucker,
crazy
Joe.
misconception.
Y'all listen.
But that's a crazy misconception that a lot of
Y'all
young
can
guys
talk that shit
have.
crazy,
A lot of
yo.
people think Jabbar came down and did the motherfucking sky hook
Every time.
every play. A lot of young people think that shit.
I mean, he had to spin move. He had some shit.
You got Kareem.
Kareem had some shit.
You got Kareem fucked up.
Kareem had some
Yeah,
shit.
You got Kareem fucked
Hey,
up.
they say Hakeem got his shit from Moses Malone.
Yeah, he did. Malone
yeah.
told him.
Then Kareem might two-piece you.
Okay.
That's what you got
To the
Kareem
vibe.
fucked
Yeah,
up.
the J with you.
You got Kareem fucked
Take
up.
him to yoga the next day.
Yeah, no bull.
So where's David Robinson in the conversation?
David was a hybrid too, right?
Dave Robinson?
What
He was
you
a
put
4-5.
at,
He was a 4-5 for
What do you
sure.
think? You a David Robinson fan?
No.
Why?
Man, he got 71 games. He
I'm
got
taking the king
Yeah,
over him though.
quadruple double, right?
Me too. I'm definitely taking Hakeem over Dave
He
Robinson.
fried David Robinson.
Yeah, yeah.
King serious, yo.
At that point, he wasn't exciting to me.
Whoa.
Period.
I told you I was going to get you back.
Well, when was he excited?
I told you I got to get you back. Yeah, I told you.
And how did that make you feel?
Yeah, how did that make you feel?
How did it make you feel?
They traveling the bigger road. They traveling the bigger road.
Willie Luck.
That nigga
It wasn't
Oh,
exciting.
all right, somebody, hey, Patrick Ewing and David,
Willie Luck.
Patrick Ewing and David Robinson in the NBA.
Patrick Ewing.
Patrick Ewing and David Robinson in the NBA.
I'm going Pat. Pat over Pat.
Pat over there, right?
Damn, David was
Damn,
serious,
that's tough though. An NBA only.
David was cooking,
That
Joe.
nigga,
Athletic as shit, Joe. Left
As a
handed.
basketball player,
David Robinson.
David
man.
Robinson
Nah,
all
we're
day.
talking about
Robinson,
as a damn congressman.
Nah, David
David
Robinson.
Robinson all
This is a
day.
basketball
Oh, yo.
I'm
You
talking
think you
about
don't know
myself.
with David Robinson?
I'm taking David
David
Robinson.
Robinson all day.
David Robinson.
David Robinson.
I'm going
As a
David
basketball
Ewing.
player, no. As a
Ewing.
basketball player
Both niggas cooking.
and me being a point guard,
You rather pick David Robinson, wouldn't you?
give me Pat Ewing first.
Both niggas cooking.
As a point guard, basketball player, whatever you want to call it, give me Pat before David Robinson.
Really?
I'm curious.
Why?
I'm curious.
Tell us why.
I
Please tell us
just said it.
What?
As a basketball
Right, but
player
why is
and
that?
as a point guard, give me Patrick Ewing first.
Why though?
Why? Because of the simple fact, I felt like he was more skilled than
David Robinson.
Then David Robinson.
Quadruple
Nah.
double.
Okay, so now he done bumped
Yeah.
his motherfucking head,
You
right?
know, hey,
now
David-
If I had the snap for the night, he got the snap for the
Taking care of home
night. Bo,
team.
he got the snap for the night.
He taking care of home team.
David Robinson
as
no
a
skill.
point guard.
You can't
You
lose.
didn't say
He
that.
playing pick and roll.
Can't lose.
You rather be a pick and roll with Pat than David Robinson.
Either way,
Yeah.
David Robinson hit the
Me
J
first.
ball.
Me
Robinson-
first.
David
Get that
Robinson was a problem.
Pat
Strong left.
made it just. He was a
Pat
regardless.
Ewing was a problem.
If I'm
Man,
playing,
you was a
pick-
bad motherfucker.
but I can
bad.
dump the ball
You talking
down.
about him and David
to
Robinson.
He's more traditional. He's more traditional.
Both
That's my point.
I got you.
If we looking at
I think
Patrick Ewing was
it's even.
It was more traditional.
Man hit
For me,
73 in the game.
I'm saying,
when it really counted for him to get the MVP, man.
Yeah, he did.
When it
I'm
really
with you.
when it
I'm
comes to
with
step
you.
up,
He
man.
did that
I'm
to
with you.
get the scoring title over Shaq.
Yeah,
Shaq dropped 58. He heard Shaq had 58, and he came in later that day and
Scored
dropped 71.
And I never do this.
Jerry Mack.
But just like y'all niggas had that same conversation. If David Robinson didn't play for San Antonio, he wouldn't have been as good.
I agree with you on that.
Period.
But a lot of
There's a lot of people like that. Like Joe Dumars didn't play with Isaiah Thomas.
I don't know what that
You just said he made Joe Dumars better.
San Antonio was
No,
good.
they
Is he a Hall of Famer without Isaiah?
Joe Dumars.
You know how many coaches?
Anyway, trust me.
There was nobody on that team.
Hey,
San Antonio
right.
back
I
then,
seen
like
that
5
shit.
different coaches.
Damn, that motherfucker was mean.
He's good. Wherever
He started
That
with
motherfucker would have been. Yeah.
Patrick
John
Ewing,
Lucas,
listen,
Larry Brown,
for me, I feel
There was
like
nobody on that
as a
San
kid growing
Antonio
up,
team.
Patrick Ewing was
No
a
bullshit.
focal point. You gotta stop Pat. We giving him the ball. It don't matter. David Robinson wasn't that. It was always team oriented.
When David Robinson got hurt, that's how they got Tim Duncan, nigga.
I get what you're saying.
You get what I'm saying?
When David Robinson got
David
hurt, they
Robinson,
got
it
Tim
was
Duncan.
team
You don't know your
oriented,
history. You don't know your
but he
history.
was
When
the
David
guy.
Robinson got hurt, that's how they got the
Ewing.
number 1 pick.
You don't
That
know.
was David Robinson.
That's how good David Robinson
But
was.
I get what you. I
Hey,
get your
I got
point.
one thing to say.
I got
Listen,
your point.
John Lucas coached Dave Robinson one year. That last game, someone get a scoring title.
You're piping.
So you talking about? Hey man, watch what you say, man.
No, come on.
Yeah, John Lucas like that. Look, he let that man go and get that scoring title.
Yes, he did.
They got fired. David Robinson.
But that's
Then
coaching.
David Robinson had Larry Brown. You
That's
talking about
coaching.
players? He ain't have all them players
You know what's so
around
funny?
he had with
But
Bryson.
it's coaching. Hey, Mo, you know what's so funny what you said? It's so fucking funny because you just said some shit that make a lot of sense. So, John Lewis got fired after that, right?
Yeah.
And he got
Yeah,
fired.
Tarkanian
Oh,
next year.
then he got fired
Right before
right
AI
before
came.
LeBron came in the league.
Yeah.
And right before AI.
He was at
He's the first
Cleveland.
nigga he's the first guy.
He was at Cleveland.
Then Paul Silas took
But he was
over.
in Philly too, the same thing.
Fuck the Phillies.
He got fired before AI got before they drafted
There gotta
AI.
be some bullshit with
The
that.
year before that, Philly had the number 1 pick.
He found the talent, man.
That's
He found
crazy.
LeBron. Yeah, he was in the.
He had LeBron.
They found out.
And
he
the
was
league,
working out
the
with
league
LeBron.
was mad at John
Yeah,
Lucas.
Kobe practiced.
The
Yeah,
league was fucked up with him
He fined
because
him. Yeah, he
his
traded
whole
him.
thing was, let me get one of these bad motherfuckers, and we can go from there.
Yep.
They seen black motherfuckers trying to do what they had to do. You know what I'm saying? He gonna showcase all that shit. They ain't want Lucas to be on that forefront or that LeBron scene. You know what I'm saying? They got rid of that motherfucker like boom. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? They fired my man right before LeBron got there.
It happened 3 times. He got fired before Tim Duncan.
Nah, yeah.
He got fired before Allen
I
Iverson.
was- yeah,
He got
that's
fired before
crazy.
Tim Duncan.
That's crazy.
I mean, before
And
LeBron.
then do they do? See, that's why I'm be trying to tell people that shit's a business and the motherfucker don't give a fuck about you. Guess now he on Houston's roster. I mean staff, just going with the
Been there for
flow.
like 10 years.
Just going with the flow.
His son on Minnesota.
Just going with the flow. Like boom.
He coaching them.
That nigga has some superstars. bro.
Behind the bench, he doing something.
They ain't give him a chance for them superstars.
Right, because he would have got it done.
I'm trying to tell you,
We noticed
man.
him with AI.
All because of his problems that he had prior to.
Right, they want
letting him back
they
in-
want him to
in
succeed.
loop.
They want him to succeed. Yeah.
That's crazy, Slim.
I didn't know all that. I didn't know what you just said. I didn't know he was
Rodman
right
be
before.
Yeah,
Rodman.
that's crazy, man.
He let Dennis
Nah,
Rodman be
coach
Rodman.
He did not
He didn't coach Rodman?
Nah.
Oh, that was Hill, the other dude, the Hill.
Yeah.
Oh, the dude,
Mike
stick hair
Hill,
and shit.
Mike
Yeah,
Hill,
yeah.
Brian Hill's cousin.
Hey.
Jay Robinson had Jerry Tarkanian, Brian Hill, Larry Brown, and John Lucas. Then Popovich coach after Hill. So don't say that.
Papa was with the GM, he fired Hill.
You gotta know
And
your
then
shit,
stepped in
man.
and became coach.
Now, let me ask y'all a question. That you got Grant Hill or Steve Smith?
I got Grant Hill.
Right here.
I love Steve Smith.
You talking about just
From-
NBA?
Playing basketball.
what's
Where?
I take Grant Hill.
In the league.
Now,
league?
I watch some.
This is obviously
Now, this is a
great.
basketball
No.
question.
We can go Duke, Michigan State.
Now, I
You
watch.
leave.
College.
Now, I
Grant
watched
Hill,
them-
hands down.
But I watched
You
some.
talking
But
about
hold on. But I watched some
You said
Grant
hands
Hill.
down?
I watched some Steve Smith
College?
footage the other day. That dude was he wasn't at Duke.
Steve Smith or Grant Hill?
But
man?
Steve Smith was
What
tough.
do you say? What happened?
He said Hands down. It ain't no hands down.
You tripping.
Nigga, freeze,
Grant
hands
Hill
up.
for me.
Freeze. Up against the wall.
Grant Hill.
That's what he had that move.
Yeah.
No, you know I'm a Grant Hill fan.
That backspin.
Grant Hill for me.
I'm a Grant fan.
I got Grant Hill
Okay,
too,
for
though.
me.
But you got Steve Smith fucked all the way.
I'm not.
Steve Smith
Come
was
on,
right
hands
there.
down.
Steve Smith was
That's
right
just
there.
2 players.
No, that's all I'm asking.
Not the rep. Man, Grant Hill.
I say Grant Hill.
I'm cool with that.
College.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah, college.
I'm just saying.
You said basketball.
But that Grant, Grant Hill or Reggie Williams college question.
Yeah,
another one
that's
people
it.
kept
Smith
saying.
All-Star game
People
too
kept
now,
saying
NBA
Grant.
now.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying
Steve
though.
Smith
Y'all got Steve Smith fucked all the way up though. I'm going with Grant Hill. Let's set the record straight. I'm going with Grant Hill. Don't get me wrong on that. That shit close though.
You gonna learn tonight, boy. You gonna learn tonight.
That shit close.
You gonna learn tonight.
That shit close.
You gonna learn tonight.
Steve
I
Smith.
took Grant Hill. Pause.
But you said hands down though.
Yeah, you said hands.
That shit ain't hands down.
So that shit close though.
It is.
Man, that shit is like flip a coin.
Steve Smith was cooking.
Steve can do everything Grant can do.
And Steve played the point too. A lot of people forget that shit.
Man.
Steve played the point.
Yeah.
Miami and Atlanta.
Can boogies and can shoot the shit out that bitch. Can shoot the shit out that bitch.
Miami and Atlanta.
And Portland, he was cooking.
Come on, man.
He cooking the league.
Portland.
Mitch Richmond and Glenn Rice.
Mitch, I gotta go with Glenn.
Glenn was cooking though.
Man, why you cooking, motherfucker?
And so was Mitch Richmond.
It's
So was
a
Mitch
coin
Richmond.
toss. I think it's a coin toss.
Who you take, Jay?
I think Mitchell is tougher. Mitchell is tougher.
No,
No, I said Mitchell is tougher.
Hey, Glenn Rice.
Fuck it, Joe.
I think Mitchell is tougher.
Glenn Rice had the record for points in the quarter in the All-Star game for like 20 years.
I'm going with Mitch all day.
It ain't close to you?
It ain't even close. Not even close. Mitch Richmond all day in the paint. Not even
close.
close.
It ain't close?
Nah.
Glenn Rice was.
Mitch a Hall of Famer.
You forgot about fried rice?
Nah, you don't eat Chinese food.
You don't eat Chinese food?
Sponsored by
You don't eat Chinese food. Yeah, you don't eat Chinese food.
Sponsored by Lucky Star.
Shout out to Eddie's. Shit, that motherfucker Glenn Rice was cooking.
Yeah, he was.
Shit.
Charlotte, Miami, where we played.
Yeah, he cooked. Yeah,
He played.
No bullshit. No bullshit. We can win that serious topic though. Like we are the local shit.
Oh,
The local shit. Let's get it done right now. You right, that's my main man. Lonnie Red, that's my main, that's my dog, that's my man. Lonnie or Lawrence Moten. We can go to that shit. With the people really want to hear. Yeah. Talk to me quick. Or do we gotta go? You first?
he don't want to talk about it. He don't want to talk about it. Tay don't want to talk about it.
I'm gonna go Mo.
Huh?
I'm gonna go Mo.
Lawrence Moten.
Sam Moon.
Sam Moten, don't bring that up again. All Biggie's all Chinese store. Lonnie Harrell's a bad motherfucker now, but Lawrence Moten, yes, sir, yes. I ain't saying that because I played with him.
I love both of them guys, man.
You ain't even just justified for real. I mean,
No, I love both of them guys.
I love both of them games.
Yeah.
Man. Them motherfuckers can play.
The
Yes, indeed.
thing that gets me with the shit, man, when people just voice their opinion and people get personal with the whole situation,
personal, man.
it don't mean the nigga don't fuck with you.
Right.
It's basketball. We just talking like boom. You know what I'm saying? We talking this what a motherfucker think or who he think about a player or who he think would do this and that. So what we do is, man, ain't nothing personal with this shit. You know what I'm saying? We just do what
I'm
we do.
just going like off my experience, you know.
No,
Right.
what I want to
Like, I
say
play
is
basketball.
everybody has an
If I want
opinion.
somebody to play basketball, I want somebody to play both ends, and that's what we do.
Everybody has an opinion, right?
Well, you play both on a.
You said what?
You play with both and against both. What would
Yeah.
you? Who would you rather have?
On my team?
Moten?
Yeah.
And why is that?
Because
I said that for you. No.
for me,
I said that for what?
Moten make it like
You on the show, right? You on the red cup joint, right?
game-winning plays. And when I say game-winning plays, that's offensive and defensive. It don't matter. Oh, he trying to get a bucket. Period.
Let me phrase it just a little different so you don't got. When people talk about somebody being more skilled, right? When does it really make a difference? So, for example, like if Lonnie was more skilled than Moten, right?
Oh, he's way more skilled.
But when did that take? You get what I'm saying? Like, what did that amount to? Because I think that's what the debate really comes.
You know what it is?
It really comes down to.
You know what it is? It's an opinion.
But a lot of people
Lonnie is one of the most skilled guys I ever seen in my life.
He's probably the most
talented.
He could arguably be the most talented motherfucker in this city. But if I need a stop on defense,
so when does talent,
as a point guard,
so when does talent make the difference then? Because that's what this debate is really about.
Does it make a difference?
Nobody really questions.
it don't make a difference from all of the talent that we have here. It don't make a difference.
Okay, that's about the point. So that's what I'm saying, because if when we ask the question Moten or Lonnie, it's very polarizing.
Nah, it comes down to winning a basketball game.
So Moten's going to win.
Doesn't come
Moten's
down
going to take that every time because of the success he saw.
For
but
sure.
But when you come to a game and you watch the two play, people walk away saying, "I like Lonnie." So that's why I say, where's the like? How do you make this? No, let me ask you, how do you make this a fair debate?
You know what that is? That's people seeing Flair in Lonnie's game.
Okay.
And then they're looking at the fundamental part of Moten's.
So how do you make it?
Flair. That's like Tim Duncan get a dunk.
You don't make it no type of way.
So
I'm sorry, go
Tim
ahead.
Duncan get a dunk, right?
Yeah.
He don't do all that.
Webber
Weber get a dunk. Ah! So they walking out of the gym.
So at what point? So how is it a fair comparison? So what makes it a comparison then? Like, what are we comparing then?
You the one brought it up.
But I know, but I'm saying for the point of the debate. Huh? Like what makes it
because
a comparison?
it was great competition when they played against
each other. Two tapes.
But
they are two totally different basketball players.
On the rock,
right?
Who's the better scorer?
They're totally two different basketball players. But if I like on my basketball team, if we need a stop, lost Moten. It's nowhere close.
Curt, what I was saying was, what makes the debate? Because we know Moten's more accomplished, and most people say Lonnie was more talented. That's
so to me, I think.
So what makes the debate? Like, what makes? You know what I'm saying? How can you
talking about talent wise? To me, Lonnie the most talented motherfucker.
That's what everybody just said.
I've seen.
He's the most talented. Period.
If you gonna go with a player like lay it all out on the floor.
It's Moten.
Gotta go.
So, because it's like when you debate the two.
Moten got the most talent.
Okay.
Because Moten gonna put the hard hat and bring the lunch pail to the gym.
Great
okay. That's bad. You know I'm saying because I just.
You know what I'm saying? He's salivate.
I think what made
8 in 3 hours.
I think what made the debate
game time.
so personal is it's no like where's the
based on?
What is it based on? Because it's so polarized.
I think you know what the thing about this town that we in, man. It's based on just motherfuckers just voicing their opinion who they want to take. Because a lot of people haven't been in the trenches in certain situations with a lot of shit as far as this basketball thing.
Yeah.
Right.
So people gonna sit around and I'm taking him over him because of this and that. Motherfuckers don't really understand that shit.
Yeah.
And it's not.
You put them in a category.
It's a lot of people who
Some
have
people
played
like
basketball that know some basketball.
Exactly.
So don't get me wrong.
And you can't have conversations with certain.
Some people you can't have a conversation.
You know what fucked me up a week ago, a couple weeks when everybody the Charlie Moore highlight joint. Everybody, man, I know Charlie Moore. I said, y'all niggas got Charlie Moore fucked all the way up.
Man.
This nigga's been recruited by every big school in the country.
Charlie Moore.
The North Carolinas, the motherfucking Maryland's, the motherfucking everybody. Oh man, I ain't no Charlie Moore. They just see now they just looking at. Oh man, just my man, he cool. Woo. I'm like, y'all got this nigga fucked all the way up. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to war with this nigga any day of the week. Nigga, that bad motherfucker. So, oh man, I know he can shoot it. Man, y'all niggas, but then the same motherfuckers that are arguing with you about basketball, they ain't know that. How the fuck you gonna not know that this motherfucker was like that?
But it's all.
I mean, we're like real talk.
He absolutely right.
How the fuck you not know about that?
Now, I done known him for a long time.
That's what I'm saying.
Come
on,
how
bro.
do you not know?
I didn't know
the
until
people
I seen him until I got on no homo at that gym.
And he was no homo. No blue.
Man, he shot my head
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, Joe, how you not gonna know that this nigga was a bad motherfucker? That's crazy.
Man. How do you not get to that point where you don't know, even if it's a generation before you, it's somebody that laid that laid these bricks before you. That's the whole point.
That's when the running shoe was bumping.
Yeah.
That's when the running shoe was bumping. Man, he came out there.
It's somebody that laid these bricks.
I was playing good D too. Good defense.
Man, my whole thing with that shit, I be like, Joe. They got
Yes.
they got the old boy. Hey, Bryson, they got the old boy fucked up over there.
Cats don't do their research. They don't be knowing.
First team all met 1990.
And you know the thing is too though is popularity, man. Sometimes, like you say, people just get the job
All
done.
this shit fucked up right
And
there.
it's a popularity contest, and so sometimes some dudes may be more popular, but the more popular dude might not be the dude that's actually just
People
a
know
better player.
basketball.
But that's what. But a
And
lot of
the
people.
bone circle was small.
Tweet.
We wasn't the type going out there like, yeah, we bad motherfucker. No, we go out there and bust your ass and we gone.
Just going to who?
We going who? Then we go to the next jump. And the next jump, that gets you ready for high school and college. And people ain't understand.
I think it's a popularity contest though. At the end of the day,
Yeah, that
when the
too.
shit get lost in translation, young, and you can't surmise between what is and what's a fallacy. I mean, it's.
But that comes
but to me,
from
sometimes I don't
what's
think it's
going
close.
on.
Well,
That
maybe
comes
more,
from
maybe
people don't know
more
what's
so
going
from
on.
like a tribalism type thing. Like the Northwest guys pump their guy, the Southeast guys pump their guy. So because DC's small, so everybody plays against each other. You know what I'm saying? Like ain't like like everybody pretty much.
But a
Not
lot of dudes don't
really,
know the
but
information though. Right? A lot of
Great-
dudes
great
got
point.
fucked up missing
Not
information
really.
though.
Not competitive though.
Not really.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like it
on
used
a
to be.
day-to-day basis.
Right, exactly.
Let me ask you, like
Exactly.
coming up in your era, in your era, you played against everybody that was to play against in DC, right?
You
For
had
most
to.
part.
Yeah.
And you too, right?
You
For
had
most
to.
part.
You have to.
Did you hear the conversation? I don't know if you was in that one. My old school, my motherfucking shouted my man Skeeter Penn was here all night. That motherfucker came out
Man,
high school, went
dropped
73.
Jews. He dropped Jews though.
And these guys listened to him, right? Had no clue how bad this motherfucker was. He just dropping knowledge to us, telling stories from back in the day about he was naming names. That's what these motherfuckers had to do back in the day. You had to, nigga, if you was a bad motherfucker, you had to come through the next bad motherfucker, or you had to see, we had to see each other. And my man Skeeter sat there, and to be honest with you, I was the whole time I was looking at y'all was looking at some like listen to that shit.
Yeah.
Cause he was telling some real fucking shit, son.
Some real basketball
Yeah,
shit.
and with them with basketball.
But it was basketball, but it was more. It was basketball and it was mental.
Yeah.
How he approached, like
Exactly.
man, yeah.
And he was like, man, we won't even name the names and all that shit. He was breaking that shit down like he named all bad motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? We talk about Dougie Vaughn, we talk about the Station Robbins, Steve Hicks, we talk about all them. And I'm saying to me, I was like young as shit at the same time, but this nigga was running off names and he was a bad motherfucker himself. And I'm just listening to this conversation and you was tuned in like shit though.
I'm locked in.
Yeah, you was tuned
Yeah, always
in.
like
He said
that.
Audie Talley, he was sitting on his
Audie
phone.
Talley, yeah.
He said Audie Talley come
Bouncing
around,
the
passing
ball,
the
yeah.
ball. He was
Tuned
riding
in
in the
like
car,
shit.
bouncing the ball.
That's the shit
Basketball.
that's the shit I come up off. I come up with shit like that. You know what I'm saying? He was just freestyling, just saying what the fuck he say. But know the game of the day. You know what I'm saying? Chase came out and said, Chase. He said, I know Chase. Boom. You know what I'm saying? That's
He was like, man, if you pass the
Yeah,
ball
yeah.
a little bit more,
yeah.
y'all might have won more.
And he was
And
saying
I
that,
always pass the ball.
jokingly saying it like,
Yeah.
I know you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I know you. That's basically what he's saying. Like, I know you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I don't think these kids don't have that no more. Like, you gotta know the motherfuckers came before you, man. Yeah. He know everybody.
So let me ask you. So what was some other matchups like that people wanted to see coming up when y'all, let's say y'all were younger, like not before y'all really hit the scene?
Deion Murray and Charles Harrison. That was a matchup.
What was the matchup?
Walk home with a bag.
What was the matchup? PG County.
I would have liked to see, hey, for real, I'd like to see Booty Green and Baby Shaq go at it, for real.
Both
Oh,
of
you
them.
talking about old against the new?
Hey, you tripping.
Go ahead upstairs, Stanley.
Booty Green was
Hey man,
Nah. I ain't disrespecting Booty Green, but
Yes, you are.
He was grabbing quarters off.
No, you are very well disrespecting Booty Green.
No, I ain't disrespecting.
Yeah, no, you are very well disrespecting Booty Green.
But hold on. Let me defend say just a little bit.
Fuck this.
Coming like when I was young. When I was young, this is what I'm saying. When I was, I know you're a little older than me, but Baby Shaq was all you heard.
Nah, Shaq, I
when I was, you know what I'm saying?
See, you know what? Nothing against my man Shaq.
I'm with you. We come from the comparison.
Baby Shaq, hey, Baby Shaq, you my motherfucking nigga, boy.
No, I'm with you on that. I'm just saying I get what you're saying because
I'm talking about athletic wise, like
I'm talking
about basketball.
I will say this. I will say this. I got a nice, better respect for motherfucking Shaq. I never disrespected him. That nigga driving his desire for the game is incredible right now.
yes, it is.
You know what I'm saying? And for him, Joe, and then you got to think, Booty and him playing the same team and won that motherfucking championship.
yeah, I did.
Same kind of players. I get what you're saying.
Exactly.
Motivation and just boom, boom.
Man, they both of them could do everything for real though, man.
I didn't see
Both of them can scrap, play defense. No, that's all I'm just saying.
I didn't see
Match
Shaq.
them two up when them two at their prime. I know y'all seen.
I done seen
y'all
Shaq in
hear stories
situations.
about Booty Green.
Bad
You know what
motherfucker.
I'm saying?
Bad
Hitting 70 what?
Nah, he hit 70 when they trying to check him, man, off of bullshit.
Yeah. And like I
I
said,
feel you.
when I seen Shaq play back in young days, I was like, oh, he not to learn. Well, he gets better as he get older. You know what I'm saying? Like, that motherfucker right now,
His brain has slowed down.
because he understand that.
He understand the game.
Poetry and
And-
he always get you a bad
I commend that motherfucker so much. Like, that nigga doing a great job what he doing.
You talking about me? When
And that's no bullshit.
Shaq, Chase,
No
you was
bullshit.
older. Like
No
those are great. I mean, those are names you heard. So like, I get what you're saying because I when you get older, you start understanding the game more. You have a different perspective. But when you're young and all you hear is a name, man, Baby Shaq was all people talked about.
Yeah.
But for me, like playing on the floor with them, right? At that time, Shaq still was the guy.
Yeah.
It didn't matter. Shaq still was the guy. They were still talking about him.
Yeah.
You remember that day when I called you? When down what? I said, man, Shaq triangle in the mob.
Remember he played with us though.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, nigga. I said, what you think?
Snap it.
And you was like, man, why not? So I had to get with my GM. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you think? And
Attitude.
Boom.
Listen, I love Shaq to death.
Yeah.
Shaq got a bad attitude. If you watching, you know me.
Oh, he abused
And
your
I'm
ass.
talking to Shaq. I ain't talking to nobody else. I'm
Fuck
talking to
you, Hugh. That's Hugh. Shout out to Hugh.
He got a bad attitude. But I have never seen him play from a business standpoint from what we just did in Louisiana a couple weeks ago. He played the best basketball I've ever seen him play.
Because he knows
He can play. He know how to play.
Don't get yourself in no trouble.
Shut the fuck up. He knows how to play.
Like I said,
He got a bad attitude. That's what it boils down to.
His attitude makes him better on the court.
Yeah, and it depends on what situation that he's
Tired
in.
of being overlooked. How about
He's
that?
still playing that way. He playing
That's
like
a good attitude,
he's
man.
overlooked,
That
which
mother-
is
hey,
great.
That nigga be cooking, Joe. Fuck that bullshit. That nigga,
He be cooking. He be
yeah,
cooking.
that mother,
He got
yeah.
a coalition. I said, man, he got you. He
Yeah.
scored on. He said, that's who you got on me today.
Yeah,
Who was it?
I
Yeah,
forgot
that
who it was. It was just a switch. I said, you got his ass. He said, that's what you got for me.
Booney got y'all out the way though.
But he know, like
Flashback.
Shaq knows
Booney hit 2 shots.
and DP knows, regardless, that their attitudes can't rock with me. I don't care what situation we in. Your attitude can't come to us. It's gonna come to a certain point.
what about your attitude?
Terrible, terrible.
I got a bad one.
Badass kid.
Terrible, man.
So what?
You give long ass answers.
Big ass t-shirt on.
You ain't saying nothing.
That big ass t-shirt on.
It's not mine.
Buck Williams.
Starting at power
Keith
forward.
Jennings.
5'9" and
Jennings.
3/4.
You got that from Duckworth.
Brian Duckworth.
Brian Duckworth.
3/4.
Steve
75.
Coulter. You got the Steve Coulter joiner.
Somebody said Shaq or SpongeBob.
Oh, that's tough.
Shaq. Shaq.
Something like
Yeah, well,
SpongeBob, the
Shaq.
all-time leading scorer of the Farms or something.
I don't
Something like
care.
that.
What the fuck is that?
That's what I heard.
Shaq.
Played the most games.
All-time league.
Played the most
He
games.
must played the
And the
most games.
Falconers League. And
I need the motherfuckers.
He played the most
I'm the
games.
all-time lead scorer in the Falconers League down Central.
That's crazy.
All-time league scorer. Shout out to my
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
Falconers League. I forgot all about that league, man. Lou Wilson. Shout out to Lou Wilson.
That's the
Shout
throwback
out to Lou
joint.
Wilson.
That's the throwback joint right
And Mass.
Yeah.
Mass. And Bird.
there.
Shout out to Lou Wilson and Bird.
Motherfucking Bird, yo.
Oh, y'all niggas
Yeah.
Bird and Lou Wilson used to run
Right.
that joint.
Like shit.
Man, y'all niggas is crazy, man.
Falconers League.
We gonna do another situation out there, man, with this Strickland Sam Cassell shit, man.
Yeah. Everybody said Rod though.
Ain't no everybody say Rod.
It was I think it was mostly Rod.
He might have won the question. Break it down.
Man.
Man, Rod or Sam?
That's
I'm
bad.
going Rod.
I'm going Rod by especially me.
For why?
Only because like Rod, the reason I wanted to start playing basketball. You know what I'm saying? Like he's the first NBA player I really watched. So that, you know what I'm saying? That's why like not to take no away from Sale.
No,
Rob was doing all that, Kyrie shit before Kyrie. He was doing that.
But he always say he did. Kurt always say
Don't
that.
do that.
Kurt always say that.
Jumping over reverse layups and all
So you
that.
didn't tell me Rob was doing Kyrie shit.
I'm saying like not
Get the fuck on out of here, man. You
I'm talking about around the
you
basket.
fuck around the back. Kyrie might be around the back and dunk that bitch. Rod ain't doing that.
I'm just talking about
No. Around, you said around the basket. Yeah. So what I'm saying, if he was doing anything around that basket like Kyrie do, if he ain't dunking that bitch, he ain't doing what Kyrie did. Come on.
Every time somebody say that, you always say that.
when the fuck is Kyrie dunking that bitch?
Right.
When the fuck is Kyrie dunking that bitch? I ain't seen that. I ain't seen that. Maybe I'm fucked up, yo. Maybe my
You ain't never seen Kyrie dunk?
I'm saying he ain't doing a whole lot of fucking dunking.
I'm asking you a question. I'm asking you a question. You never seen Kyrie dunk?
I mean, he ain't doing a whole lot of
I'm
dunking.
asking you a question, Bryson.
Come on, man.
You never seen Kyrie dunk the basketball?
Yeah, but he ain't dunking.
Have you ever seen Rod dunk the basketball?
I mean,
I'm
Never once.
damn, Bryson. I can't ask question.
I never saw Rod dunk it once.
man.
Rod don't finish like no
Okay,
Kyrie.
well, again,
Get the
Rod
fuck
and
outta here.
Cassell, I'm going with Rod. Fuck
I'm
that.
cool. Let's get back to the next. Let's get back
I'm
to the
going with
next.
Rod, man. I'm going with
Who
Rod.
you go with, Chase?
That ain't even a question.
Sam Cassell.
Over Russell?
He always gonna go against the grain. He the one that like.
That's not against the grain.
I don't know.
Man, y'all got.
That's
Sam,
Man, okay.
Y'all got Sam fucked up.
All the way.
I don't.
Oh, really?
I don't. I fuck with Sam. I'm just saying I was just.
That's
Two totally different situations.
That's why I asked.
That's all it boils down to. Two totally different situations.
Oh, point guard.
Hush, man. He asked me. I ain't talking to you.
Guards, man.
No, you ain't gonna cook
We're
me
not
up
in the
on that.
green
Cook
room,
your
man.
ass.
We ain't in the green room.
Sam
Charlie,
Cassell.
what's up, baby?
For my preference,
Rob was always a feature.
The way that
you know
I
what I'm
play.
saying? Rob was always a feature.
Sam
Ow.
Cassell.
Rob was always
That's
a
it.
feature. Sam ain't wasn't always a feature in his career.
What about
That's
you?
it.
I just think that's what.
Who you
that's
go
what
with,
made it,
Sam?
like,
Y'all got Sam fucked
What about
up.
you go with Sam?
Same
with them big
Sam
time
could
shots,
adjust to
man.
different situations.
Thank you.
Like he put Minnesota on his back
That's it.
and got Garnett a damn MVP.
Sam Cassell.
He got him an MVP.
I like Sam. I'm saying Rod was just. It's just. a
I
different
love Rod
process.
Strickland now, man. That
No, but
nigga
Sam.
can play.
What?
But Sam Cassell put that team on his back. He was the
why-
backbone
Hey,
of
Charlie,
that team.
So let me ask you
Y'all
something.
think
Why,
about
why
it?
did you say something to me? I said Sam Cassell.
Cause
And-
you Break the shit down like a composition.
So what?
We ain't got that much time.
We really do. And it's all informative.
Yeah, it is.
You just ain't nothing but
We just the
information.
encyclopedia version, man. We on some.
No, I take
We on the
Sam
web.
because I
We on the
see
World Wide
Sam.
Web,
Y'all niggas stupid.
Sam played.
He could do different things. You right.
Now.
Even that role he played in Boston.
Now, let's switch a role real quick. You think Houston would have won that with Rod Strickland?
No,
When Sam was a rookie, hit them threes?
I don't think
Rod
so.
Strickland
No.
can't hit no threes.
No.
Sam
JD.
better
Shots need to be
offensive.
made.
Rob might be more crafty.
I don't know about that.
Rob was excited to
No,
watch
then
that.
they'll put Sam with
Hey,
Jawan.
Charlie, I don't know about that either, though.
Put Sam with Jawan Weber and that team we had here.
They get out that first round.
Yeah.
They beat the Bulls?
Yeah. Jordan wasn't playing.
No, I ain't saying like that.
You
I'm
said-
saying.
Jordan ain't playing that year.
No, I'm not.
Did he did? That's
Yes,
96,
he did.
97. That's
That's
the
when he
year.
said that was the team of the future.
Only thing I'm saying is they had a better chance.
I got you. I got you. They would have had they might have had a longer.
That's
a
what I'm
longer
saying.
run.
That
I'm with you.
motherfucker Sam was
Oh,
nothing.
That-
Rob, my man.
Yeah.
Matter of
Like,
fact,
I
Rob
won them too.
was getting a red
He
cup
will be this year.
in 2 weeks or 3 weeks.
Yeah.
No, he
Yeah.
Rod the
He
God.
got you, babe.
Rod the God Strickland.
See you next week.
Straight out of NY.
No
DePaul,
bullshit.
Oakville.
I think it's a great comparison because
Yeah,
both
it
of them dudes play the game similar.
Right way.
Right.
But I just think that Sam, the one thing that Sam had over a lot of motherfuckers in simple basketball, mid-range.
Yeah. He get to a spot. he
His
can do
whole
nothing but-
game was in the mid-range.
Jadakiss said,
And
like
if you
Sam
bullshit,
like
he'll
said.
post your
So don't get it twisted now. Rob might
Jadakiss said like
Rob might get 30-18 one game.
He will.
Might not
if-
win though.
Mo couldn't shoot that
From the
motherfucker.
eye test, Mo,
Not like Sam.
Sam Cassell was. I don't think Rod Strickland got the body of work. But if you watching, like, if you recruiting and you looking at Sam Cassell or Rod Strickland, for me, I like Sam Cassell. Period.
Recruit.
Oh, y'all niggas laughing? That shit wasn't funny.
No,
You ain't
listen.
saying nothing crazy.
I love it. No,
you
you
know
can-
what?
Strickland was a bad motherfucker. I think you got robbed.
No, we laughing at Mojo.
Who the hell is he recruiting?
You know, it's like when niggas say Sam, you got Sam fucked. I think you got robbed fucked up.
Look at you, Donnie Gross.
Bump your head. I think it bumped his fucking head.
Y'all niggas
You
keep.
don't remember him at DePaul, Joe?
Y'all keep thinking
That
about
was
when.
nice as shit, Joe.
So y'all
We
niggas
gotta
are.
keep you grounded, man.
No, y'all retarded.
State, man.
Do
lunch.
people remember
No,
David
y'all
Rivers?
retarded because
They should. No, if you a
Joe.
basketball player, you remember David Rivers? I know
listen,
that
I don't
motherfucker.
give a shit about David Rivers. Fuck him.
Oh, he'll fry
Y'all
your
are
ass.
retarded
David
because
Rivers would have fried your ass. Joe.
y'all keep basing all
David
y'all.
Rivers, Joe.
David Rivers
fucking
Notre
Notre
Dame.
I have no idea.
Dave Rivers was all of it.
I have no idea what that was. Never heard his
Y'all
name.
basing
I've never
all
heard
y'all
his
points
From
on
Jersey City, yo.
Y'all-
Oh, check. You ain't never heard
David
David Rivers'
Rivers,
name.
yo.
You know what, man? You need to
You need
drop
to do
your
your
phone.
little story shit a little bit
Throw that
more,
motherfucker
yo.
Notre
outside.
Dame, 4-year
And all that
scholar.
shit.
Yeah, man.
Bad
He got a ring with the
motherfucker.
Lakers.
No, you don't know David Rivers?
He got a ring with the Lakers.
They get on my nerves.
David Rivers.
Hey,
Nah, they get on my nerves because you do this shit sometimes too.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Y'all basing y'all shit on
On
them
what?
being great professional
No, I'm
players.
not.
Nah, man.
I got
He
you.
just
I got
gave
you.
you the
No,
history
no,
of-
not
You
no.
just go
But
against
no,
the grain.
Chase, no, Chase.
It was like Charles Barkley and
That's
Jerome
it.
Lane.
That's
He
it.
gonna take Jerome Lane. He broke the backboard. He gonna always go with the wrong shit, yo. No,
Nah, I'm with you on that.
Wrong,
In
bro.
that conversation, Chase,
So
I did.
what went wrong? I don't know what's going on.
No, what he was saying.
Bill Cartwright.
No, what he's saying is when we took that question, we was only looking at the NBA, and in my
No, we ain't looking at that.
but in my conversation, because I didn't see Rob in
Niggas
college,
retarded.
I didn't see.
Y'all basing y'all info on what they have done in the NBA.
No, I'm not.
I didn't see,
Rob
but
coming out of high school.
but I have to. 'Cause I didn't see
High
Rob.
school he was crazy.
Strickland left early out of DePaul.
I didn't see
He
Rob
was
in
a
San
problem
Francisco
in
in
college,
college.
Ask Smitty. He was a problem.
That nigga was bad.
Stop talking about asking somebody something.
You don't know.
Fuck you mean ask Smitty? Ask him about Smitty.
You just don't know about Rod.
You talking about?
I understand.
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted. He fried them too.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Don't
Smith
get
a better opinion.
Yeah, but don't get it twisted now.
We not.
Man,
Smith not
that's
here.
Safe love shit right
Smith
now.
not here.
I see Strickland
Rod
fried
Strickland.
Georgetown.
Or who?
I see
Rod
Strickland fried
Strickland. Or
Georgetown.
Don't do that.
I
Rod
see Strickland
Strickland.
fried Georgetown.
Don't put Charles in this situation.
Rod Strickland. Or who?
Okay, and what's your point?
Sam Cassell, right?
Yeah, I seen a lot of people
That's
fry
what
everybody,
I'm
but don't do that though.
It ain't nothing. No.
Yeah, don't do
It
that.
ain't nothing like
Charlie.
that. But I
Don't
seen.
do
I
that.
seen
Y'all
Strickland
basing
fried
this
them.
shit off of niggas' names.
What?
None of us at this panel got a fucking name, but we will barbecue anybody in front of us.
You ain't got no name.
Sam Cassell is the guy. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me.
Strickland's the
Man,
guy
Sam
too.
Cassell was like super duper good, y'all.
Stop playing with me,
He
man.
ain't better than. I don't think he's better than Rod. That's just my opinion, y'all. I don't know.
Respect.
I see it different.
But you stop playing with me.
I see it a little different, y'all.
I take a
No. I'm a nice guy. But do not make me be angry. Stop playing with me
What
when
are
you
talking
think
about?
the same thing that I just said.
Red cup, baby.
What the hell are you talking about?
It's okay. You forgot what you just said.
Have you seen?
You
Strickland
forgot what you
and
just
Cassell
said.
in college?
You forgot what you
You
just
see
said.
Cassell in high school?
Respect.
I did.
Huh?
Bartender.
You be quiet, man. You don't even know the comparison. You going by NBA. Because evidently you ain't watched even one of them in college.
Or high school. Because
Y'all
Rod was a
stay
bad
over.
motherfucker.
Y'all,
in
both
high
of y'all
school.
stay over there.
I'm just saying he was a bad motherfucker. in high
Both of
school.
y'all stay.
Why you so
Man,
angry?
Both of them
stop
bad.
playing
Rod
with
Strickland
me.
was all of it in high school.
Don't play with me.
yeah.
Oak Hill.
I'm saying he was all of it.
Oak Hill.
Yes, he was.
Then went to DePaul.
And then went to school and was all, I mean,
Sam did the
it
same
was,
shit.
what was
now.
he, 18 pick? I mean,
Sam did the same shit now.
Sam went prep school, then JUCO,
Yeah,
then
Sam
Florida
did the same
State.
shit,
too.
man.
yeah, Sam was all of it.
Yeah.
I just think he wasn't a feature his whole career. Whereas Rod, for the most part, was always like a feature. He always started. Rod was never really second fiddle.
Who? That's
Sam kind
I'm
of,
glad you said
Sam
that.
was a piece.
No,
I'm glad you said
At a certain point, he had to grow into being.
Everybody know about Sam Cassell when you played against Sam Cassell.
I'm not saying, I'm
You
not
said
knocking
he
it.
wasn't a feature.
He
If
wasn't
you
a
a
feature.
guard and you in that locker room, that your coach
When he
telling
came to
you
the
you
league,
got
he wasn't
Sam
a feature.
Cassell tonight, then you
I said
in
when he
trouble.
first came to the league, he wasn't a
Hey,
feature.
Rod, no bullshit. Ain't nothing.
Slim, when he first came to the league, he wasn't a
Shout
feature.
out, yeah, no bullshit.
Am I crazy? He was a feature. Am I
You said
fucked
Sam
up?
Cassell wasn't a feature.
So he was a feature when he first got to the league? Come
I ain't
on,
talking
dog.
about league.
Rod Strickland should have been on 10 All-Star games, but he was, because of the way the West was, he didn't make an All-Star team.
Man,
Come
Rod
on, dog.
Strickland might not even made it to
Rod,
practice.
Damian Lillard is like the Rod Strickland of today.
said
Damian don't even get.
Man,
Nah, Rod Strickland was nice as shit, Joe. All right, you don't remember them days. I guess you don't
There's a
remember.
reason he didn't make an All-Star
Portland,
game.
San
Well,
Antonio.
no, that year '97, he should have made it. It was political.
Man, they had so much shit going on
Nah,
here, man.
yeah.
Come
He
on.
had that high dribble,
He
yo,
made that
fuck
lead.
you up with that high dribble, Joe, and then
Rod
reverse that
Strickland
bitch off. He
was a
nice.
bad
Didn't
motherfucker.
miss,
Sam Cassell
I'm just
ain't
gonna
missing
say,
no layup.
I'm just
and
gonna
you
say.
know he getting layups.
I'm just
And you
gonna
couldn't
say.
stop it, Joe. He getting layups, Joe.
You know who don't come
He
up?
getting
man?
layups like a motherfucker,
Terrell
yo.
Brandon, he's an all-star. His name don't come up
Terrell
much.
Brandon, what's up?
And a lot of people don't talk about it. He was when he was.
Sam was a bad motherfucker though. Fuck that bullshit, man.
I dig it, yo, but
I like Rod. Both of them was good. Both of them
So
was
Sam
real
with
good.
Vernon Maxwell.
Come on,
Two
that's
different players.
different, man. Sam got out of school at what, 25?
Cedric Sabalos or Willie Burton.
Shit out of it.
Brum was a bad motherfucker.
Cedric
man.
Sabalos or Willie Burton.
I might go with
That's a tough one.
Willie Sabalos.
Yeah. Willie Sabalos. Cedric Burton.
Was Sam
Cedric
Burton.
He just went from Ruth Chris to Curry out.
Man, I'm just saying, that's a good comparison, though.
That is a great comparison.
That's a good comparison.
That's a
Sabalos made a
great
little
comparison.
mark, and Willie Burton used to get a bucket.
That's great.
Yeah.
He had a couple 50s. Miami, Philly. Come on, Joe, don't get it fucked up, Joe.
Look that up.
Look that shit up.
Look that
I
up.
bet you
Willie
100.
Burton ain't getting no 50.
I bet you 1,000 right now. And they scored multiple 50-point games. I bet you 1,000.
Mo,
You
don't
said
say-
multiple?
Multiple 50-point games in the career. I bet
Mo,
you
don't-
1,000 right
Mo,
now.
don't take
I bet you 1,000.
Don't say that.
Nigga, I'm a guru,
Man, you
nigga.
tripping, man. Willie
I'm a
Burton
guru,
had
nigga.
multiple 50-point games.
Multiple 50-point
In the
games.
league?
In the league.
Better 100.
Better 100. Y'all see that shit. Look at that right now. Google that shit, Joe.
I ain't gonna
Bet.
shit.
I ain't Googling shit.
Better 100. Right
Bet
there.
that shit. Google it, dog. Come on.
Right there in front of you.
I'm on the red cup. I'm on the red cup, nigga.
What's
I'm
the
about to Google
bet?
that shit.
Confirm y'all bet.
He said he had multiple
50-point games. He had more than one 50-point game.
Anything after one, you won the bet.
If he had 2 50-point games, I
won
win.
the bet.
Yeah. Willie Burton.
He said
Willie Burton had multiple 50
Hey, bro, look, Willie Burton was a bad motherfucker, though.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
All right, where we going tonight?
Hey, look. I think you lost this one.
All right.
He had 51 game, I know for sure. I don't know about 2 game. Hey, get this.
So let me ask you. So growing up, who's your favorite Bullet of all time?
You said what?
Who's your favorite Washington Bullet of all time?
My favorite Washington Bullet all time? That's a tough motherfucking question.
Gus Williams, man.
Yeah, Gus was bad, man. My favorite Washington Bullet all time, Jeff Malone, man.
Jeff Malone.
And I'm saying, because I got a chance to meet him, play for the team, in the IBL and all that. Good motherfucker, Joe. Funny as a motherfucker. But his career speak for itself.
No, he was great. No, he was
yeah,
really good.
man.
He averaged like 20-something for his career.
Yeah.
What you say? Who's your favorite Bullet?
Tay, wake up.
Favorite Bullet or Wizard, whatever, of all time.
He might say Jameson or something.
Nah. I like the Gill, man.
Who?
Gill.
Good on. That's a good one. What about you?
Boom.
Favorite Bullet of all time? Wizard or Bullet?
Favorite who?
What, Bullet or Wizard of all time? Gil?
Boom. Tell him to give me my money, man. He looking at it right
Come
now.
back.
All right. look
Hey,
it up,
Mo,
man. I'm
favorite,
looking it
you
up.
said Gus Williams?
Huh?
Gus Williams, your favorite Bullet?
Gus Williams and
Dudley Bradley.
no. Say Gus and
How can you find this shit, man?
Jeff Malone.
Yeah, I think I'm going
Phil Chenier, man.
Phil
Phil
Chenier.
Chenier.
You played like him.
Huh?
Y'all played.
Kevin
some-
Greavy, man. That's your favorite player.
Who about you?
Kevin Greavy.
Wes Unseld?
Yeah.
KT.
Rookie of the year, player of the
And
year.
MVP.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Rookie of the year, player of the year.
Bryson, man. I
Doing-
don't really know about that.
Man, during my
you
time,
know?
I didn't see
I
Phil
know my shit,
Chenier,
man. Get my money, man.
Wes Unseld, or
I'm
none of
mostly
them.
give my money.
We made this shit right here live on national.
You gotta be Gil then, right?
Yeah,
Keep
during
it
my
going,
time,
man. He didn't have. They
Gil
got his
Arenas
stats
is
right
the
there.
best.
They don't have, I'm saying his top
He
score.
never had. Man,
Yeah,
I don't think he had 150.
during my time.
That's no damn Willie Burton.
Man, Willie Burton.
I'm not young, I'm not
Somebody
old.
said-
but
somebody
Man,
said
give my
Jordan.
money, man.
Who?
You ain't gonna make it out.
Somebody said Jordan.
shut the fuck up.
Come on, man.
Give it a ring.
Somebody said
During my
Willie
time.
Willie Burton only had 1 50-point game.
Who?
Somebody looked up.
Yeah, pay the man. Pay the man.
They just bet while you was gone.
One more. Let me hold 20, Mo.
What you going tonight,
That's all
Mo?
you need.
20 good. I'm good
I
for
give
20.
25.
Give me 25. Give me 25.
Somebody said Jordan.
Willie Burton, man. Y'all must have been overseas
Jordan
together.
what? Because
Willie Burton was
Ball
overseas together.
Nah, Gil was
Give it a ring.
Gil was the man. That's what Mo.
Gil was
What's
like
the bottom?
Gil has
Nah, Gil was
Where's the
probably.
bottom?
Gil brought the most.
Bottom.
Gil was the
Gil
like
was like that. He ain't
Gil
get
was
hurt.
like that. Like
Gil ain't get
he
hurt.
had a longer run than Bernard King.
Yeah, he did. He had a long.
That's my point.
Willie Burton.
So you talking about
Yeah, they just talk about
who's
one,
the
one,
best
one,
wizard,
53.
not winning or anything.
Yeah, just best
Give
wizard.
my money, man.
Gil.
All you got is-
Gil, Gilbert Arenas.
Why you
That
keep
was
To me,
No,
Yeah, you might have won.
Most
I ain't no fight
Malone.
about it.
Most Malone was here for.
Let me hold 25.
What is that? A lot of
Hey,
good
Bob
players.
Tanner.
Give my money,
Not as long
man.
as
Give my
Gil.
money,
No,
man.
Gil
You
had-
and
Gil-
Kenny,
Gil
man.
was great.
Y'all sweet, man. You and Kenny sweet. You keep
Jordan
laughing.
Ball.
Where my money at?
Jordan
Man,
saw
I
the
ain't got
MCI
no
Center
right
for
there,
2
man.
years.
You
said what?
I just can't see Jordan. I mean, I know Jordan played for the Wizards for 2 years, but I don't.
Said Willie.
I can't. I just can't. I don't.
I mean,
I
shit
get it.
happens.
Yeah, I get
Willie
it.
Burton out
That's
of
what it boils down
Minnesota.
to.
Hey,
Like,
Steve.
He said bow down.
Willie Burton played in Minnesota. He had multiple 50-point games in Minnesota. Gophers. The golden goat.
Get the money though. Y'all bet, right?
We really got a whole 5 on the panel.
Get the money.
Where the money at?
Stop co-signing,
He
nigga.
got the money on.
Stop co-signing this nigga over here. Stop going co-signing, nigga.
He told me to
You still owe me a
bet,
bottle,
right?
Joe. You still owe me a bottle, man. How many bottles you owe me?
Take that at the bottom.
They ain't got shit to do with me. They ain't got shit to do with me.
Hey, man, you took that bet confidently, though.
I know my shit.
No, he was hesitant. He was hesitant, yo. He was hesitant.
Y'all is crazy,
He's
man.
over there like a lawyer and shit.
Because he got them glasses on.
Sam Mitchell.
Sam Mitchell ain't had
Sam
no
Mitchell
damn
ass
50
nigga. No, I'm
points,
saying
man.
you said Sam.
Yeah.
You ain't
You want
even
to
get the
bet
joke.
back?
Oh, Johnny.
Yeah,
Yeah,
What's
bet
name
back. Bet
What's
back.
name had
Hey,
that
Bryson.
50-point
JD
game
should be
here?
fucking flaky.
Tracy Murray, you remember that?
Huh?
Tracy Murray.
Oh, my fuego.
Tracy Murray had a 50.
Oh, shit.
Tracy Murray had a 50-point joint.
That's y'all spot, man.
JD crazy.
Oh, man. Hey, JD, hey, JD, come get me. We go with that.
I got the Rob.
We'll turn
JD,
all
let's go
this
to the
on.
Rob punched him in the face.
JD, we got that, JD.
Nah, Tracy Murray cooked here for. He had 1 year where he was.
Yeah, he was.
He had
Rod Strickland stole him.
Ross Strickland stole him. He had 51 the next game.
Yeah. In Charlotte.
Ross stole the shit out that nigga. Though.
Who?
Ross stole Tracy Murray. His eye was black.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I heard about that. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Get off that top.
Y'all terrible.
Yeah, y'all niggas crazy.
You gotta go to the bank, man.
Yeah.
John Shirley.
Come on, Sally.
We gotta get a bet back, man. Bet back.
No, ain't no bet back.
Most ain't fuck them.
So, yeah, multiple.
Hey,
Dude said that. You should have bet 1,000.
said 1,000.
Yeah.
Only man bet you 1,000 because you're on the panel with me every week. You might not have showed up.
Oh, he quit already.
Hey, let me ask you this.
That.
Jamal Crawford or Latrell Sprewell?
That ain't even close. Jamal
ain't
Crawford.
close.
Come on.
Yeah,
That ain't even-
Rick.
Not even close. Not even close.
Crawford all day long.
That ain't even the same
Totally
class.
different, man.
Not close.
That
They
shit
ain't in the
ain't
same
totally
class.
Different
That shit
players.
Not close.
You would have been
Crawford
better off
had
saying
the
like,
ball, man.
like you said, LaMarcus Aldridge
Crawford,
and
though?
Rasheed Wallace, something like that. LaMarcus Aldridge and Rasheed
I like that.
Wallace.
I like that one.
Rasheed Wallace and Marcus
Never
Aldridge.
see
called
my money.
Marcus Freewell. Come on.
But nah, not close.
What's
That's
that?
not close either.
No,
Crawford
no, I'm
is
talking about Jamal Crawford and
Yeah,
Latrell
Crawford.
Sprewell. No, it's not close.
Crawford ain't on,
It's not close
man. Crawford.
at all.
Crawfish. And they be cooking.
Glenn Robinson or Paul George?
Big dog?
Yeah. When he's
Or
Big
Paul
dog.
George? I'm gonna go Paul George.
PG-13.
He do a little more.
Big
Dog
dog.
on strap too though.
Big dog.
Y'all ain't saying nothing about that LaMarcus Aldridge and Rasheed Wallace.
I'm going with
I take Sheed.
Rashid.
I'm going with
Rashid and who?
He tough. He
LaMarcus
tough.
Aldridge.
He tough.
Wait, she.
Rashid or Weber.
On my team, yeah, Rashid.
Rashid Weber.
Hands down.
Rashid Weber. I'm going Rashid.
Rashid.
I take Weber.
I'm Rashid. Man.
I'm going Rashid.
I take Weber.
Duncan or Weber.
As a
Duncan,
point guard,
man,
this
stop
is what you got. Like for me, this like
I'm a
Pick and roll with Weber? You
I don't give a shit about the pick and roll. It has everything to do with the culture of the team. Chris Webber ain't gonna carry a locker room. He not gonna make sucker ass niggas feel like they tough. Rashid gonna do that. That's the thing. So now all you got to do is just galvanize the team. Rashid before Chris Webber. I'm not saying that Chris Webber or Rashid is better than Chris Webber. I'm telling you, or I'm saying to you, that you have teams that you got to manage like 13 to 15 different personalities.
If she was better at that than Weber.
Mashburn.
That's it.
Mashburn,
Big
big
dog.
dog. Jamal Mashburn.
Jamal Mashburn.
Mashburn, yeah.
Like that.
Mashburn
Monster
or
Mash,
Grant
crazy.
Hill.
Jamal Mashburn.
Grant Hill.
Who? You said who?
Mash or Grant Hill?
I'm going Grant.
Grant Hill.
And that's not close.
Still going with Grant Hill, man.
That's not close.
Somebody said Tim Hardaway.
You cussed me out.
Somebody said Tim
I'm
Hardaway.
still
Or Rod
going with
Strickland.
Grant Hill.
Say what?
Somebody said Tim Hardaway or Rod Strickland earlier.
Come on, Tim Hardaway. Fuck that, y'all tripping.
Tim a little bit of a higher tier.
Yeah, I'm on Tim Hardaway.
He a little higher tier.
Don't
You
y'all
said why?
Please
You said
don't
Jim
stop.
Rod? You
Don't
said higher
start
tier?
lunching. Hardaway. Easy.
All right.
Stockton or Payton?
Ain't nobody say nothing.
Stop.
John Stockton, Gary Payton?
Yeah.
I'm going Gary Payton on that because Gary Payton was on that Utah
I'm
line.
going with the glove. I'm with the glove.
Fuck that.
I got
the
with
glove
the
was a
glove.
motherfucker.
I got
yo.
with the glove.
But they can never beat
I got Stockton.
Stockton.
The white boy.
You feel what
The
I'm
white
saying?
boy.
I like Stockton.
The white boy.
I like Stockton.
I'm going with
the
GB.
glove.
The white boy.
I'm going with the glove.
Prototypical point guard, Joe.
I'm going
Love,
with
yo.
I'm going with the glove.
And he talk shit.
I like John Stockton.
And he
I'm going-
and he
I'm
slide.
All right. Who the best white guard, two guard ever?
My,
You said
Two
two
guard.
guard?
Two guard.
Jerry West.
The logo,
Jerry
nigga.
West.
The
Oh
logo.
yeah. I
The
wouldn't
fucking
take it.
logo.
Let's take it out
That's
there.
easy.
Let's go from the 80s
The logo.
after Larry Bird down. Because I mean,
After Larry Bird,
What's the
like
question?
80, like the best white boy guard, 80s down.
Bird ain't
white
play
boy
guard.
guard.
I mean, I'm saying doing. I meant doing his era. That's
Some
really
white
good.
player.
Like shit.
I'm gonna say guard.
Just say.
I like Mark Price, man. Mark Price bad motherfucker.
Petrovich,
Jeff Hornacek.
Jeff Horn. I was gonna say Hornacek.
I don't know Mark Price. Mark Price.
He was a point guard, Bone.
He said God. Any.
I'm gonna say guard. That opens up a
Steve
little.
Nash. Steve Nash.
Steve Nash.
I'm on Mark Price on Steve Nash.
Host-
Nah, don't do that.
Nah.
Don't do that. Don't time out.
But you know what? It's not. Oh, but hold on.
Mark Price
It's not as far off as he's saying. No, Mark was
That's a comparison.
Mark was all
Mark
NBA
Price
on that.
or Steve Nash.
He got
It's not,
MVP.
it's
And
not
you taking Mark
far-fetched.
Price.
Yeah.
Like,
You know
But
what?
that's-
Time out. Time
No,
out.
you're right. No, that's not.
Stop the bullshit.
That's not as far off as you
No,
think.
it's
Bring
way
that, Look
off.
at Mark
No,
Price.
it's
No,
not.
look at Mark
it's
Price
not.
credentials,
Are you
though.
serious?
The reason, hold. You gotta look at You gotta look at.
I like Mark Price.
Way better than that.
Niggas too though.
Are y'all told? Bryson, are you really serious?
It's not. It's
said
not.
it's
no
way
hand.
Mark Price was a bad motherfucker.
lost
your mind.
It's not his fault.
was.
I'm a
Oh,
kid.
He came out with
He was playing. All them MVP candidates was in the league.
It don't matter.
Mark
It's not
Price
his
was
fault.
a bad
He was
motherfucker.
playing with motherfuckers was in the league. Kobe, LeBron,
no,
motherfuckers.
That's why you question the same shit. That's why
It's the same shit.
Look my Price up, Joe. He was right
They
there.
question this MVP because of that shit.
That one year he got that
It's not
MVP.
fair.
You tripping.
Who do you have?
I like
Mark
both of them.
Price.
You got Mark. That's
I
what I'm
like
saying.
both of them.
No, I like Steve Nash.
Nigga, no,
But it's not hands down.
hands down.
No,
It's
listen.
not.
Can I say who you are,
It's
though?
not
I'm gonna say
hands.
your analogy for you.
It is not hands down. They are
It's not
two
hands down.
totally different point guards.
But it's
PlayStation or Sega?
I
I'm
like
going
Mark
Sega. This is a
Price.
Sega nigga. Yeah, he's Sega. Sega, Joe.
I play Sonic. I play all that shit. Give a fuck.
PlayStation.
No, I'm not. I like Nash. I'm just saying it's not hands down
on,
though.
Joe.
Mark Price got some credentials.
Yeah, he do got credentials, young. But
he was cooking.
Yeah.
All
But
in.
what makes Steve Nash better than Mark Price?
He was starting on that All-Star team.
Yeah, he was. Yes, he was.
Every year.
He was right there.
You got Mark Price fucked up.
I
man.
ain't got
Star
Mark Price
point guard
like
on
that.
that All-Star.
Why do you like
I
Steve Nash
think you
over
do.
Mark Price?
Because he was better than him.
No,
And
Steve
all-
Nash. See, that's what I'm saying. Bad motherfucker. Don't get me wrong on that.
He
See,
can score better than
I
him.
hate when I gotta
Shoot better than him.
explain shit to motherfuckers that play basketball. But you talking like that shit is far fetched. Like
it's
it's
not.
boom.
They
You
basically
got
did the same
Mark
thing,
fucked
though,
all the
for
way
real.
up.
Nash.
I don't want you to be a
And Mark did
Price
it.
fan.
I love Steve Nash. Don't get me
Hey, I like
wrong.
Mark
Steve
Price.
Nash
I'm
like
gonna
that.
go with Price
I'm
because
going
of the
Mark Price.
era,
Brad
man.
Davis would have fried all
That
that.
era, man. That when they handshake.
Man, ain't
Okay, so we got this panel. Oh, yeah, so everybody got Mark Price except me, right?
No. I like Steve Nash.
Everybody
I'm
got
saying,
Mark
but it's
Price,
not
right? All
close.
y'all got
I'm
Mark
saying it's
Price,
very
right?
close.
I got
You could go either way.
They got Mark Price over Steve Nash.
No, I went. I went.
So we can hear, like, because y'all on this panel. You on this
One
panel.
or two.
On this panel, you're
Steve
taking
Nash.
You're the general manager right now.
I'm taking Mark Price.
You take Mark Price over Steve Nash.
I am.
Mark Price.
Okay, Joe.
It's a coin toss. It really is. I'm just saying
It ain't no
that.
goddamn coin toss to me. It ain't even close.
Man,
So do Steve Nash win those MVPs in the 90s?
once again,
I don't care when he won them, Joe. I'm just taking the
How
player.
can you not care about certain shit, but we care about certain shit?
That's because y'all make it applicable to your fucking point. You always make this shit applicable to your point. Well, if I was back in the fucking 80s, and you can't make the argument better for your
I never
fucking...
said none of that. I said I like Mark
Okay,
Price.
you take Mark Price. Okay, you got Mark Price. I got Steve Nash. I think Steve Nash better. I think Steve Nash better. And I don't think it's close. That's just me. I said it's just me.
No, it's super close.
It ain't close.
It ain't super close.
Wow.
No, it's
It ain't
close.
super close. It's like that line.
You a Bill Cartwright.
Huh?
You a Bill Cartwright.
I'm taking me all day.
It ain't close. It ain't close. I'm going Bill Cartwright. The shit ain't close. All day. I'm going Cartwright.
All day to paint.
You can do no better.
All day.
I'm going Bill Cartwright.
God damn it.
Nah, Bill Cartwright.
We'll fry your ass. It ain't close on that end.
University of San Francisco.
Fuck you.
Fry your ass.
You a Bill Cartwright.
Okay, Charlie Mo Wake Forest and Charlie Mo Georgetown. Which one
Charlie
are
Mo.
you taking?
I'm taking Charlie Mo. Yeah, I'm taking Bill Cartwright or Bill Cartwrong. Yeah, fuck you talking about. You got Mark Price fucked all the way up.
I don't think it's
You
close.
said it ain't close? Wow. You ain't seen Mark Price.
Right, I was about to say.
Nah, when was Mark
You
Price?
played on
When
Mark
did
Price's
he-
team.
when did he play? Like,
You go to
come on,
Georgia
Chuck.
Tech? You went to Georgia Tech, right? Johnny Sally, motherfucker.
played
You
his
know
whole
Mark.
career.
You should know Mark, motherfucker. Fuck out his bullshit, man.
I hear
Let's
you.
close the show.
Oh my God.
JB, you
No bullshit. You got
So I'm
Mark Price.
lunching.
No, I ain't saying you lunching for taking
So
him over. I'm just saying, like, you said it ain't close. Don't do that.
I never saw Drake in
You said it's not
You
close.
said
That's
you never
crazy.
sold?
I never saw Drake in
So
Peck.
you got Steve Francis.
He died when I was like
Steve
4 years
Francis or Baron Davis?
Steve Davis.
Yeah, you.
Brian Francis.
Willie Burton, $100.
Get your money, Mo. Get your money. Hey, walk that nigga. Yeah.
I know what you drive. Bet you that Jesus didn't pay him in installments.
Now I need a bet back, man. We about to play some talk or something, man. We
Burn
about to play
Davis.
some
I can't
motherfucking
bet
talk.
back
I don't think you want to do
We
that.
about to play some talk, baby. We
How
about
you
to
gonna
play
do
some
that?
talk,
You ain't got no
baby.
money.
It's not far, but
I need my 100.
Burn Davis for me.
You need some money and you need some
Not
hands.
because
Yeah,
Steve the
I'm
home
paying
team, but
$20
Burn
a
Davis
hand.
for me. Burn Davis.
We putting on no Villanova bank card.
Well, we did ask Baron Davis and Russell Westbrook on
Yeah, that thing means
the Baron Davis or Westbrook.
they similar
See,
games
totally.
too.
Westbrook.
But
Westbrook
yeah,
is a different
no.
animal, man.
Westbrook, he a different animal, Joe. He on
Westbrook.
another level.
Westbrook.
He on another level. He ain't even... He on another
Westbrook.
level,
It
Joe.
ain't
Come
clo-
on.
it's not close?
No,
It's not close
I ain't
at all. It's not close.
Nah,
Baron Davis and Wink, that's a good comparison, Joe.
them three.
Baron
Was
Davis,
Sam
Baron Davis was very athletic, bro. He could
Nah,
shoot
bro,
that
That's a
motherfucker.
question. I'm with
Davis,
JB.
fuck.
Westbrook is cooking, Joe.
No, I'm taking Westbrook.
He's on a whole nother
But,
level.
yo, you be saying it's not close like
It's
this.
not close. Baron Davis is not close to Westbrook at all.
Hibachi will fry
Not even
all
close
of
to him. Not even
them.
close to
Hibachi will
him.
fry all of
Yes,
Not even close to him, Joe.
them. The hibachi will fry
Not
all
even
of them.
close. Not even motherfucking close.
What?
Brian Davis not close to
Westbrook or Kyrie then?
Oh, so you said Brian Davis not close to Westbrook. Not even close.
He's not close to Westbrook. Not in his stratosphere, yo.
Man,
You
what
tripping.
the fuck is
He a
wrong?
superstar,
You
Joe.
tripping.
So is Baron
Baron
Davis.
Davis was
What the fuck?
Why you think he
That's
chilling
not a
right
good
now with all these
comparison to
$100
me.
millions of
That's
dollars?
not a good comparison.
Davis?
It ain't a good comparison. It's close.
See, y'all don't do
Baron
the
Davis.
research, man.
Really?
Why you think
You been Ricky Davis.
Hey, look, Baron
Why you
Davis
think
Curry
Baron
is
Davis
singing
chilling with
though.
Hey,
all
but Bo, be honest, Bo.
Hey, man,
What
Steve
could
Francis.
Westbrook do that Baron Davis couldn't do?
That's my point.
What is it that Westbrook could do?
Yeah,
that
like,
I
what the
seen
fuck?
Baron Davis dunk on niggas
No, he
too,
get-
the same way
Do
Westbrook
the
did.
same shit
Hey,
you
Baron
do.
Davis. is
let me tell you something.
They do the same shit.
Compare him to Wink, man.
You said it's not close.
No, the fastest nigga I see get from baseline to baseline used to be Iverson.
Kiki Van Der Way or Tom Chambers, man.
So he fast. Okay, he fasted. But hey, no. But from a skill.
Kiki Van Der Way or who you got?
Hold on. Skill for skill.
Man.
Westbrook and Davis. What's so far apart about him?
Nothing.
Westbrook's faster.
Skill wise.
Baron Davis' handle was probably better than way
No, what is it? No, I'm curious. No.
Baron Davis got more skill.
No.
Baron Davis got more skill.
How is it not close?
We can agree to disagree.
Think what you're saying though, Bryson. They ain't even close.
They are two totally different basketball.
No, they not. No, they not. They play the same way.
No, they don't.
They playing one
Got your
speed,
glasses on.
and they big and athletic. They do what they do. Come on, Chase. Them niggas play the same way.
What you think? What's the difference?
I
Baron
said Baron
Davis
Davis
is a
handle
better point guard
better.
than Russell Westbrook is.
I get that.
They are
play
not
the same way.
the same basketball player.
No, you know
Baron
what
Davis
different
never
is?
played with reckless abandonment. Russell
What the hell you
Westbrook.
talking about?
Shut the fuck up, man. I'm talking.
What that mean?
Why you always tell people to shut it?
Yeah, man, you gotta stop doing that.
What about
I told
that?
you that years ago.
What is you have a problem, Chase?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
So shut the fuck up.
Okay. I'm not gonna
I was trying to make a
Not
point.
gonna-
But you ain't gotta say shut the
Yeah, you
fuck
can't
up,
keep doing that though, Brian.
Can't do that, man.
man. 6X show.
Everybody,
It ain't mine.
I just think, but I think from skill for skill, it's
Man, y'all got Brian Davis.
Westbrook's definitely
Chris
faster.
Jackson, AI.
You know what?
They are.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I mean,
But that's when you
similar.
gotta. But you gotta do in
That's
college.
good.
You
That's
gotta
a good one.
no, but you gotta do in college though.
that's
You gotta
good.
do in college though to me to make that even.
Well, Chris
And
Jackson,
Collins
AI.
and Chris Johnson.
In college, you gotta do that.
Chris
Chris
Jackson
Jackson averaged 32 as a freshman.
Because
Yeah, I'm
in the
Chris
pros,
Jackson.
I mean,
God, he averaged 32 as a freshman.
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
I mean, a lot of motherfuckers ain't really doing that. You know? A lot of people ain't doing that.
But
Now,
what
did you-
you saying?
Nothing.
They ain't saying nothing. See? This is shit I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying, man. Guys, you guys are getting disgruntled.
So what's a good comparison for Westbrook then if not Baron Davis? Kyrie.
Nah,
Way
So who?
different, man.
So who?
Kyrie,
You
mad
said it's not
finesse.
close though with Brian Davis and Westbrook. You said it ain't close.
I just think Westbrook is a superstar.
You said it ain't close though.
And Baron Davis was never really a
Baron Davis
superstar.
is-
You said it ain't close though.
Superstar?
He made a lot. He made a lot of money. I tell you that.
Man, BD was a bad.
Hey, let's be honest. Let's be.
No,
Hey, hold on.
Lunching,
And let's not forget now,
That
Baron
nigga's
Davis
20
took that
pounds
Golden
heavy.
State team in the playoffs.
He
Though,
lunching,
as an
man.
8
You
seed.
lunching,
Oh,
man.
people forget Baron
Baron
Davis.
Davis a
They
Gilbert.
beat
Baron
you,
Davis
they
took
beat
that
you,
Golden
Charles.
State
Baron
team.
Davis a Gilbert.
They beat my team.
Yeah.
They succeed.
Baron Davis.
That's
That's
eight seed.
No, that's good.
Baron Davis or
Baron
Gilbert?
Davis played with
I'm not-
Golden
Agent
State.
Zero or
They beat the
Baron?
number one Utah
They
Duke. They
beat
beat no. They beat Dallas. They lost to Utah.
Okay, is
in the
that
second
close?
round.
Brian Davis in any conversation that you
Brian Davis
name
was
all them
Golden
niggas.
State.
He was the point
Name
guard.
all them niggas. He with them niggas.
Him, Steve Johnson.
Name all
Hill,
these niggas.
Monte,
He with all them
Al
niggas.
Harrington,
I'm with you. Name
uh,
all them
Steven
niggas that's
Jackson,
doing that
Mark
shit right
Barnes,
now.
all
He
that.
with them niggas. Name motherfucking Westbrook. Name motherfucking Kyrie. Name motherfucking John Wall. Name all these motherfuckers right now, and Brian Davis right with them niggas. You got BD fucked all the
I
way
ain't
up.
got him fucked
Man,
up.
he would have cooked all them niggas.
I ain't got him
You
fucked
got
up.
Slim. You got Slim fucked up.
I said I
You got Slim resume.
It's just not with Westbrook.
You got Slim resume fucked up.
Nah.
And then you said it ain't close.
I don't think it's close.
Man, you out
With
your
Westbrook.
Man, you crazy.
With
You
Westbrook,
fucking
Yo,
tripping.
that Dallas team won like 66
Man, you
games,
tripping.
yo.
You tripping.
And Baron Davis,
You
Curt,
tripping.
Baron Davis,
You
Curt,
tripping, Slim.
Baron Davis curried them boys
Hey,
against
Bryson,
Dallas,
you
man. It
tripping
was
for
only
real.
the second time in NBA history that, shit ever
motherfucker,
happened.
Brian Davis was
Y'all
that
know.
damn thing,
Yo,
Joe.
that was
So, so Baron Davis or AI?
Man, name who you want. He can get with all
Baron
them niggas.
Davis or AI?
I'm going with AI. What
Okay.
I'm saying is he can get with them niggas, though.
He was
AI can't guard him at all.
He gonna post.
AI can't guard him. Matter of fact, can't none of them niggas guard him. How about that? How about that? Yeah, how about that? You got that nigga fucked
I
over
got him fucked up.
That's you. You said it wasn't even close.
You need to stay
You
in
said
the lane.
Westbrook. I said with Westbrook.
It is close, nigga. What the fuck are you talking
It's not
about?
close.
You're
Man,
6'12" ass and stay in the
That shit
lane.
ain't close.
Stay in the lane.
It ain't fucking close.
Get a
It's
3-second
three
call.
was way better.
Yo, I can tell you this. I
That
can
shit
tell
ain't
you.
fucking close.
Get a fucking
Ball was way
3-second
better
call.
than Westbrook.
Stay in
Who?
your
That
lane.
shit ain't
You
close.
say who?
Man, you better get my motherfucker.
I said his three was better than Westbrook. His
He
bop
definitely
was
had
better.
more
Nah,
range.
His bop was way
he got
better than
Brian
Westbrook.
Davis fucked up. You got
And
Shorty
that
fucked all of
never
y'all.
say his back down game because he'll put little
Hey,
niggas
Bryson, you was fucking real lunching, man.
Big niggas
yeah,
on
he
posters.
put niggas in the
It
post.
ain't close. You can name any motherfucker that ever played the game that's close with him. You got BD fucked all the way up, son.
Way
For real.
fucked
Yeah, you lunching. You lunching.
up. Way
You tripping.
crazy,
You
yeah.
tripping. Nah, you crazy.
Worthy or McHale?
McHale.
James Worthy.
Okay,
McHale.
McHale.
See, Worthy destroyed him.
I'm going Worthy.
Worthy used to burn them up, though.
I'm going Worthy.
Worthy. We used to burn them motherfuckers up, too, though.
Mark Aguirre on
James
Mashburn.
Worthy.
Mark Aguirre,
Mark Aguirre on Mashburn.
Monster Mash, man.
You said what?
Mark Aguirre or Mashburn.
That's a great comparison. I'm going Mark Aguirre.
No, you know.
You ain't going Mark Aguirre.
Oh, they thorough.
You just like Chase. You a Chase city. Yeah.
Say what?
ass
Come on.
I intentionally, I was quiet for 10 minutes. Y'all niggas
Are y'all motherfuckers serious?
Y'all say the
And I'm
same.
no.
I'm a youngin'.
Oh, get your joke off. Go ahead. Put the camera on him.
Little parakeet. Y'all like little parrot
Cool.
shit.
Yeah,
the
that-
same
that
shit,
was
yo.
funny.
Y'all.
Y'all gonna tell me y'all gonna motherfucking mash one or Mark Aguirre?
Mark Aguirre, nigga.
I never saw
lost your mind.
I never saw him.
Y'all niggas lunching
You're lunching.
at all.
Somebody
Not
said
at all.
Adrian Danley or Bernard King.
Me.
See, Adrian, just my whole thing. Motherfucking Mark Aguirre in conversation with them niggas. Mashburn ain't no conversation with no motherfucker Adrian Dantley and Bernard King. Aguirre is. Motherfucker, y'all niggas trip. Y'all niggas is tripping. Mark Aguirre went to fucking Detroit and made it.
team, though.
Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Y'all niggas crazy. We gonna close the show tonight, man. Man, y'all
That's not close.
Mashburn over Mark Aguirre?
That's not close.
Mashburn over Mark Aguirre.
That's not
Are
close.
y'all really serious with
And
this
I'm a
shit?
youngin'.
No, are y'all really
That's not
serious?
close.
Oh,
Mark
hey, John
How was Mark
South.
Aguirre
John
better than
South. John South.
How was Mark Aguirre better? Did he have more skill than him?
Way more range.
Did he have more skill than him?
He had his tougher.
He had more range. What
He
the
was
fuck?
tougher.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
He ain't no motherfucking more range.
Mark Aguirre and Mashburn?
Are you serious?
Way
Isaiah
serious.
said that shit when Mark
fuck
McGuire
outta here,
came
yo.
to the
Mark Aguirre and Mashburn? Are y'all serious, man?
on his heart.
It's hot beat.
Come on,
Zeke
man. Don't
said,
do that.
man,
Don't
when
do
they
that.
got
Y'all
Mark
listen.
like who you like.
I'm very surprised.
I like
you
niggas
going
who
with that
hot
shit.
beat.
I knew you
I didn't
got
say nothing.
Mark Aguirre.
You said you taking Mashburn. You said it. I get that because you
Vince Carter or Dr. J,
you had
nigga.
to
That's
dose
like
that. You had to dose that.
Vince Carter or Dr. J.
Dr. J.
Vince Carter or Dr. J.
Ball
Dr. J.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
See, that's what I said. I hit you with some good ones,
You're
yo.
lunching now.
That's not a
did
good one.
struggle
That's
with
not
that.
a
That wasn't the problem.
Mark Aguirre and Mashburn, y'all.
Dr. J. Johnson.
Hey,
Stop it.
thanks for coming out.
Oh, my
We're gonna
God.
close out
Purvis
tonight.
Ellison or Bryson.
Man.
Purvis, who is Bryson? That's cotton wrong.
Man.
Aaron
That's
Bain
real
or
cotton wrong.
Aaron Bain or James Bryson.
Will
Baines,
Cotwell.
Bryson. Baines.
Will fuck
Aaron Bain or James Bryson at Villanova.
Man.
You talking about as far as roommates?
On the
Nigga, we ain't in
Petty
the same
shit.
position, Joe.
There you go. Yeah.
So we in the
Hey, Bryson what's the motherfucker play that Georgetown?
Sam Jefferson.
Bryson or Sam Jefferson?
Bryson or John Turner.
Hey, man.
Oh, you lunching now. Don't you? That ain't even close. That ain't close.
Bryson or John
It
Turner.
ain't close.
I want him to answer this.
man.
Oh, that man.
Yeah, he said he cooked along this
Bryson.
morning.
Hush, man.
Bryson.
You or JT?
You a bone.
Me.
Okay.
He's supposed to.
I'm trying to figure out like.
I'm just saying, what the fuck you think I'm gonna say?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. You didn't say
Bet
anything.
on
But
me.
guess what though?
I'm gonna always bet on me.
Y'all supposed to say what y'all saying.
I'm on a roll. How much you bet?
Always.
That don't mean the shit is good.
Always.
Chase, how much you betting? I'm on the roll.
He said he on a roll.
Nobody bet though. I said you
hint.
or JT.
I'm taking
Hint,
me.
hint. Putting
All
all
day.
these Villanova cards.
All day in the paint.
What's going on? I don't know what's going on. Oh, you said John Turner or James Bryson?
Yeah.
Oh.
He said his name.
He
said,
said,
I'm taking me.
Bryson.
That's a better
me
question.
all day.
You have a frown?
That's a better
Huh?
question.
You have a frown?
All day. I'm ready.
Where
James Bryson
And you fry morning too.
Hey, that's nice.
He did
That's
what?
nice.
You fry morning.
Don't miss
We
me.
just want to have that.
Look, sometimes, Ricky, let me say something,
Somebody say you
Ricky.
fry.
Ricky, listen, Ricky. Sometimes you get a little overzealous. Ricky.
Sosa, this nigga
I
in
said
an
I had
emergency
good
room.
games. Listen, hold on. Look, I had good games against
How many
Georgetown.
times did
I
I
didn't
tell
say
you
I
that,
fried
man?
Alonzo. I'm not talking about I
He
fried
didn't do shit. He got 4 points. That was
I-
spurt. Zoe was beating your ass up. Come on, Bryson, stop that shit.
I ain't
y'all
gonna do it.
feeling
I'm not gonna do it.
Why you looking at me?
I ain't
Y'all
gonna do it.
couldn't fuck with Zoe. None of y'all. It wasn't just you.
So you say I ain't have a good game against Zoe when we came here?
Who cares about your good game?
I had 15 and 8.
Just
We
they
won.
game
We
against
won.
Don Reed.
I dunked
You
on
had a good
Charlie.
game against
I dunked on
Don
Charlie
Reed.
Moe. Got a nice little poster with Charlie. He got a nice little poster with Charlie like this.
Stop
Boy,
that
Fuck, I'm doing
shit.
checking you.
Stop this. You was trying to run on a fast break.
I ain't play no D.
I just saying you in my poster. That's all.
No way. I might have ran past
You want to bet that 100 on that?
Huh?
You want to bet that 100 that I'm in the rim
And what
in
you guys
Georgetown at the caps and dunking that bitch in the rim, and you like this. And my
No,
hand,
I want
my
my
hand,
money, man.
and my hand about to smack you in the
I
face
want
when I'm
my
dunking that bitch.
I don't remember
Is that real or not real?
No, you're a finger roll, dude. Man.
That's not done for him, though.
I'm saying he's in my
He
poster.
ain't done that.
No, Charlie, I mean no.
You say you dunked on him.
I ain't
Say
gonna
he's in
lie.
my poster.
He ain't do shit like that.
Okay.
You was
JB,
too hurt
hey,
fucking
JB,
with
you
Zoe.
really You sound like a big man.
What he do, Mo?
They supposed to.
Yo, you heard was Bryson like this. Huh, huh.
That's what Zoe doing.
55. 55.
Damn.
Then I tell him, like, guys, you ain't gonna make it out here alive. Scared ass
I love
guys.
folk.
I said, y'all ain't gonna make it out alive.
That's folklore, man. That's folklore. That's folklore.
That's fake news?
That's fake ass
JB,
news like so.
you
You know that's
shit
fake
with
ass
those,
news. And
man.
we used to beat y'all. Don't do that. Don't do
Man,
that,
we
Joe.
split that year.
We split every fucking year, dog. Whatever year
Yeah,
you was
that
at Georgetown,
funky
it
ass
wasn't
spectrum.
sweet. It was never sweet.
Funky ass spectrum, you dribble
It was
the ball
never
and
sweet.
fucking shit and then come back.
You
up
talk
on.
that shit. It was never sweet.
No,
It was
wasn't
never sweet.
No,
It was
Big
never
East
sweet.
basketball.
Come on, Joe. It was never sweet.
I'm
Joe.
just
Come on,
telling you
don't
what
get
I know. You was down
From
on
the crib,
that block.
Georgetown bullshit. That shit ain't mean shit, Joe.
How was him and Zoe matchup?
Huh?
I had good ass games against Joe. Terrible, Joe.
41 again. Spin. Woo! Raleigh like this. That shit is hilarious, Joe.
They got freshman guards. They got freshman guards busting your ass.
He's terrible.
They got freshman guards.
Oh, he's terrible.
Nah, y'all had
He's
two
terrible.
teams, though.
He's
Real
terrible.
Y'all was tough, man.
He trying to instigate. Ricky be trying to instigate talking that shit. Stop that, Ricky.
I
Stop
was
that
like,
shit, Ricky.
God damn. I said, so take it personal.
Hey, facts only, man.
That's what I'm saying. Facts only, Ricky.
Nah, that's
Stop that
real
shit.
talk, man. I ain't gonna just lie about no shit like that, nigga. I'm right there on the floor with you.
Now he trying to get his little sneakers, little
I don't know why
Jones
you
and
don't-
shit. He trying to sneak his little laugh in.
Why you just so say so
No.
Dikembe was beating you up, man?
No, they was some real. Wow, that was tough. That was
Like,
tough.
just say it.
Nah, but they was terrible.
You
It was
sitting up
terrible.
here
You
lying
said you
shit,
cooked
man.
them. You said you cooked them too.
You did say that, right?
You didn't say you cooked them.
You ain't do shit. You had a good, you probably had a little couple little joint, and that inside, oh my God.
Hey, we out. hey,
Bryson wasn't ready for that shit, man.
hey, look here. Appreciate everybody tonight. We just
gotta
talking
be
bullshit.
Yeah.
Bryson and Mo, you know what I'm saying? They going at it. The ones again. Thanks for watching the Red Cup, man. We see y'all next
It was
week.
like Oz.